Perfect. Welcome back. Uh, Left off on a little bit of a cliffhanger last week. We got a new member to the party. The PCs ended up recruiting a very unique looking dragonborn uh, paladin type to the group. On their investigation for information, they took up a mission from a rather shady individual who went by the name of Felix. A couple people got roles to identify him as someone who is more on the criminal side of existence rather than a lawful one. But he claims to have possible information that could help and lead to what's been going on in these lands, or so he claims. Party has taken up a mission to go into the swamp lands of the north of the realm lands to look for a missing uh, wagon that was carrying someone important or something important to the point where there's a writ seal by the king looking for whoever had this writ seal written up. It has the stamp of the king on it. So somebody important got this to this Felix fellow, and he's employing the party to go look for this. And he doesn't even care if like the real culprit behind whatever happened to this caravan is actually caught. He just wants an excuse. He wants proof that the carriage is found, and then he's willing to split rewards with the party, or so he claims. Um, and the party decided to take a country road through the hills. They garnered some information about a ranger that lives up in the swamp town that might be able to help them. After that, they went up further north along some pasture roads, not too busy streets, more dirt path rather than the actual paved cobble paths. Um, and they were employed by a farmer who said that something at night has been harassing his livestock, and he's had about enough of it, and he doesn't have too much to pay, so he said, but he was willing to put the party up for the night and reward them as much as he can if they're able to help. And we literally left off last week on an initiative rolls as Milo's cat sensed funny business, and then both Reyna and Milo heard. I think it's Reyna and Milo. They both heard rustling in the grasses with their ears. Visual perceptions were not of any importance here. They heard rustling in the grass, knowing that something's out there, that something is yet to be seen by anybody. We literally left off right there with initiatives. So with that, we can begin.
Did we roll and already give them to you?
Yeah, I have your
Okay.
initiatives.
For some reason I didn't write mine down. I'm not sure why.
I've got them written down. I'm gonna go over them right now.
All right.
Let me just sign into this.
It's a dire wolf, right?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Figured.
It's a dire sheep, motherfucker. Why do you think it's the prize sheep? It's eating all the other sheep.
Mmm.
Figured it out. You want to play the music, Tom?
One second, I'm just looking for
Play
the
that funky
initiatives.
music, white boy. Gotta have
play that
in
funky
here.
music, right?
Is that the Robin Hood?
It is to go with my shirt. Also Robin Hood.
We have we've got Reyna with a 24. We got Basil with a 15, Milo with a 10, and Hallward with a 5. You are still shaking sleep from your eyes.
Big 5.
I'm letting all the youngins go first.
Yeah, you're letting everybody else.
I'm older than you.
He's letting the lesser experienced people go first. All right. Yeah, we can jump right into this. We can cue up music. We can begin.
So,
Oh, what's up?
you go ahead.
So yeah, you guys have all woken up. It's like pitch dark, other than some starlight and the wisps of moonlight that have hit this farm. Uh, those of you with dark vision that are out and about, you can see the farm. You can see the pasture, the fenced-in area. Sheep are not far from you. They don't even appear to be too disturbed. A couple of them are awake, just acting like sheep. They're not really doing anything out of the ordinary. You don't even have reason to believe they've detected foul play. One of them might be looking over towards the grass because there's noise there. But that's about it. That, however, is sensed something that does not right. You're looking out to the fence. The whole fenced area is probably a couple 100 feet long to maybe 60, 70. And it's not a gigantic space. So you can see to the other side of the fenced area where the grass is rustling. And you can't see what it is. You can't see who's doing it or what's doing it. That's the setting right now. Raina starts off. How close were you to Milo?
We were going
Separate.
around.
Oh, that's right.
The
Yeah, we
fencing.
separated and went opposite
Okay,
ways.
so you're heading towards the grassed area, around the widthway or the really long way, more towards along where the sheep are. Along where the sheep are, or towards the grass, away from the sheep. Which way were you heading?
I don't remember.
I think we were going towards the sound, I guess, to the wrestling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tom, did
So
you get
you are-
further away from your microphone?
No, I'm here.
Okay, because it's a little choppy again on my end. I don't know if it's the same for you guys.
Will be any bad. You hear me?
Yeah, it's a little distorted still.
I'm gonna switch over to my laptop. I've had enough of this desktop today. It's being a pain in the ass.
Okay.
1 second.
All right.
Quick, guys, make a plan. We gotta kill this thing somehow.
Chop it up with our weapons.
I'm gonna look at it menacingly.
That's the best plan. Okay.
I'm gonna shoot all 20 of my arrows at once at the same time towards the wrestling.
Good luck.
Channeling your inner Hanzo.
Yeah. Storm arrow. Wait, wrong game.
Well, just have your cat jump on the arrow and have it ride the arrow all the way.
Yeah, I think the arrow would go down pretty quick.
I don't know. This universe is magic, so who knows?
Hey, you hear me?
Yes.
Yo,
All right, what's up?
I think it sounds better.
I really hope it does, because
Yeah.
I have no other options.
Yeah, I mean, if it didn't,
my,
it would have
if
been.
my mic just craps, we won't be able to do this. So I really hope that don't happen.
Text play. We're gonna do some text play. Woohoo.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think
I'm
we're good.
irritated. This is a brand new mic. This is a brand new computer. There should be zero problems.
No, that sounds
Like,
good. Sounds good.
I don't know what's going on. All right, so we will continue. All right, so yeah, you guys are going towards the grass, not within the pasture, correct? You're on the other side of the fence where the barn is.
Me and Basil are closer to the barn. We were
I
coming
didn't-
out of the barn.
Are you guys? Are Reyna and Milo in the fenced area?
Yeah, we were inside the fenced
Okay.
area. Yeah.
Okay, you're in the fenced area. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you are in the fenced area, and you're probably you moved up 20 feet away from where the sheep were, and you're along the right by the fence, not maybe pressed against it, but you're not far from the one side, the right side of the fence. Yeah,
and
you're moving up. That's where you guys were, as far as I remember.
Yeah, and my alarm would still be active, so I'm not focusing on the sheep because I know if that sounds, then I can
Right.
turn towards the sheep.
Yeah, there's nothing like that. That alarm has not gone off. Your cat went off. Your cat went off before the
Yeah.
alarm ever did.
Okay.
Okay. So Raina, you're on top of the initiative order. And that is the scene I've described. There's a little moonlight. But your dark vision is giving you all anything that you can need in the situation. You can see quite fine. There's nothing obscuring to you right now, other than the grass, of course. The tall grass you can't see through that, but you can see it moving.
Okay. I'm just gonna prepare Toll the Dead and hold it if I see anything like threatening trying to come
Sure.
at my
Sure.
allies.
Sure. Hold the dead. Do you have anything else that you'd like to do?
Nope, that's about what I can do right now.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so you're about like 70 feet from the opposite side of the fence. So yeah, if something comes bursting through there, I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to target it if you want, as long as you can see it and you're able to detect it as a threat. Yeah, that's your turn. Next up is Azel. You are coming out of the barn.
Yeah.
So you're about like 15 feet from the fenced area.
Oh, okay.
Where yeah, it's not that far at all. You're about 15 feet away from the fenced area, and then they're 20 feet from the sheep. So you could get to where the sheep are right now, or you could go around. You could go around the opposite. You could head to the left and go the opposite way as them, or you could try to book it right up towards them so that you're more in party formation. You got options.
I think I'll probably stay by the sheep, but I will prepare a compelled duel. So if if the creature jumps out, I'll cast compelled duel on it.
Sure. What's the range on compelled duel?
30 feet.
30 feet.
So,
Okay.
so as close as I need to get to the rustling.
Yeah. So you're up by the fenced area, or do you get into the fenced area where the sheep actually are?
I'd probably be in the fenced area as long as I'm within 30 feet of the rustling of the wild Pokemon.
Oh, you're not gonna be within 30 feet of that. That's on the whole opposite side of the.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna go to wherever I can be within 30 feet of the rustling. Even if if I can't make it there, I'll be walking there.
Okay.
Like because they're ahead of me.
15 feet.
The two
Then you could move again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could hustle yourself and get to about. You could get to where if anything jumped into the fence area and made any progress, it would get to within 30 feet of you. You definitely could.
Okay, cool.
Getting within 30 solid feet of just the rustling area, that'd be a bit of a haul.
Okay.
But you could definitely get in there to where you're placed in.
It has to go through me, essentially.
Yeah. You could do that unless it took some big ass lap around. If it was
just
some
jump straight over me.
Yeah, if it just was going right for the sheep, it could do some weird ass. But if it's just coming through from where the rustling sound is happening and makes a straight line, it's going to get to you before anyone else.
Yeah.
You could definitely set yourself up for that.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Absolutely.
Cool.
And it is Milo's turn.
Has the rustling stopped? Like, does it seem like it hasn't stopped?
Moving.
Okay.
Yeah, something's moving. Something's moving.
So I would, on the opposite side of where Reyna is, I would move along with Nyx, and as I'm kind of crouched a little lower, I would get my bow ready just for a regular longbow shot. But I would say to Nyx, what was my accent for this guy? Oh, are you all right going down the center just to be a little closer, keep an eye on things, and we'll pull you back when we need to. Nyx just seems fine with it. So they're actually gonna kind of go out. Like if I'm on one side, Reyna's on the other, Nyx is gonna kind of split the difference, stay low, and I guess they would probably she would probably, what does she do?
What the cat do?
Yeah,
What the cat do?
I think she would get closer than the two of us, but if anything jumped out at her, she would hold the dodge action.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the way Milo's thinking about it is, we want, if it's an animal, to think that all it's up against is another animal and to put itself first. I mean, it's kind of bait. I'm kind of using Nyx as bait, but making sure that Nyx is prepared to get out of the way for what the rest of us are preparing.
Right. No, I get you.
And so yeah, I'd just be holding a bow action for if that rustling's still going and the expectation is that it's still coming forward, then yeah, I would just hold my bow ready to shoot.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, so a lot of raid actions. Makes sense. Everyone's basically, the party's moving up through the darkness. They can't see anything. The visibility is limited at best. No one even knows what the hell to expect. Maybe it's a couple coyotes. Maybe it's bandits. Maybe it's a motherfucking Tarrasque hiding in there somewhere. Who knows?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a real interesting campaign, right? If someone sent the Tarrasque out at the sheep farmers. Like,
Were the perception rules so low we didn't see it?
No, there's no Tarrasque, bro. Like,
You notice a weird-looking hill. Where'd that come from?
it's a Tarrasque in a coyote costume. That's what it is. He's squeezed in there.
Pulls out the little Looney Tune, like,
holding TNT.
tunnel hole. Yeah.
Last but not least, Hallward. Bringing up the rear guard of the party. Yeah, you're still like getting out of the barn. Essentially, you're like you were with Basil, and then Basil just hightails it, gets in through the gate, or not the gate, the fenced area, and then just books it right beyond where Milo and Reyna were. And, you're still scrubbing the sleep out your eyes, but you're good to go now.
Yeah, I would see this dragon take off, Dragonborn start bustling a little bit faster, and I will just kind of. Now this is gonna sound weird, but I have rope, right? But I don't think if I tie rope around a hand crossbow bolt, that the arrow would. I feel like that would snap if it like hit something. I try to use it like the pull or something like that. How'd that work? Like,
what do you mean?
Do you think like a hand crossbow bolt would be big enough to like tie rope around it and like? So my thought
like
process
a harpoon?
is to Yeah, like to try to shoot something and like to have the rope to like hold on to.
That'd be amazing.
A rope? No, you would need
Yeah.
something.
That's what I was
you would
thinking.
need a rope's way too big.
Okay.
Those bolts are small, but if you
Yeah.
you could get cord or something later on, or find
Okay.
something if you're trying to engineer something like that.
Yeah, that's good to know. Okay, yeah. So instead of doing that weird thought process, I would kind of just follow Basil, except I'm going to I'm going to aim the hand crossbow at Basil. So whenever I think something's going to jump at him, like once it gets on top of him, I can shoot the thing that jumps on him. So I'm just going to be ready to shoot at anything that jumps on him. So not at anything that jumps out, but anything that jumps on him, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Not where it is, but where it's gonna be.
Where it's gonna be, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
At least that's how Howard. That's his thought process.
That's yeah.
All right. What's the Sorry. What are you doing if something?
I'm
comes out?
basically ready to shoot my hand crossbow at when the trigger is pretty much whenever.
Oh,
this
sure.
Thing,
No.
leaps out and jumps on Basil to shoot it.
No, I get you. I misheard something, and I'm glad I clarified it. That makes more sense than what I heard. Okay. All right. 1 second.
I was gonna start singing "You Got a Friend in Me," but that didn't seem right for the occasion.
A little too
He,
upbeat.
he busts out of the bush with a top hat and like a cane and goes on a musical number.
Monsters love flash mobs.
Oh, I mean, that's another Looney Tunes reference, right? Like the frog with the top hat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hello, my darling. Hello, my baby.
Rustling in the bushes continues, and something jumps out. You all see it. Those of you with dark vision see it. Who does not have dark vision?
I do not.
Let me check.
Yeah, that's a little bit important. It's
I don't
not
think-
too bad. You're still gonna see something, but you're not gonna see details on it.
Oh right, I'm not a bugbear. That's right. No, I don't have. I don't have
You're
dark
not a
vision.
bugbear.
I don't have dark vision. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's me.
No, they're okay.
I was like, it's here somewhere.
Wrong campaign.
Yeah.
So it's a reanimated shrub. That's what it is.
You still there, Tom?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Okay. Just making sure you're in it and go.
I got a couple things that I was just setting up
Gotcha.
on my end. So, those of you with dark vision, you see something literally leap out of these tall grasses and brush, and it leaps clear over the fence.
Oh shit.
It jumps. It gets some 15, some 10-ish feet in the air, clear over the fence, and it lands right in the open pasture. And you all see this. You all see this dark, shadowy form, very, very definitely small size. Definitely. Actually, because your cat's medium sized, right? You've got a medium sized cat,
Yes.
Milo. This is smaller than Milo's cat in terms of size, and you see it land towards you guys, and it's whatever it is. It looks like it's got many limbs. There's some long, maybe a tail or appendage. That's what those of you without the dark vision see. Something has jumped out of here, and it's not that big. Those of you with dark vision see it a little more. It is about maybe 3 feet tall. It looks almost like some type of reptilious canine creature. Its body is almost leathery. It's got a head that doesn't resemble anything that you've really seen. It's got a mouth that opens down almost like a canine, but it's full of these just long, almost jagged teeth, misshapen. The tail is very long and covered in these hairs and spines. It's got terrible claws, and its limbs are very, very almost frail looking, very built for jumping and almost like gazelle running, almost rather than being strong like a bear. I do have a picture of it too, which I'm gonna put in the in the group, because once you all get close, you'll all see what it looks like.
I was thinking about
But
water spiders. What that makes me think of.
it is not a what you can tell. It's not. I mean, it looks almost spidery kind of to you guys without dark vision, but with dark vision, this is not a spider.
No, just the description of like its little frail legs makes me think of like water spider legs.
Oh yeah. Well, not that skinny, but like it's like it's very different in terms of creatures you guys have seen.
He skipped leg day.
Obviously not, because he can jump.
Oh no, he definitely skipped leg day. Its back legs are hunched almost like a frog. It's almost like standing frog-like.
Grasshopper. I don't.
Dude, it's very much in like a grasshopper type frog stance. Absolutely.
Oh
but it
no,
doesn't,
your worst fear.
But it doesn't look like a grasshopper or a frog. Only in terms of how its legs stand.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's got that creepy leg stance. We're gonna go to the NPCs and images. We're gonna drop off this picture.
Yeah, he would literally like throat punch me if I try to put a grasshopper on him.
Oh, that thing is fucking gross. That thing is sick.
It's like an evolved golem.
It is.
If Golem were a Pokemon.
Whoa, that's cool as hell.
So, what happens is this thing jumps clear over the fence. And see where everyone.
It's kind of cute in a weird way.
Okay.
Walking on a leash. Walking on a little leash like a little rodent.
It's kind of got like Baraka vibes from Mortal Kombat.
Yes. Yeah.
Except
Great
his
description.
less cool brother, his long lost brother.
His younger brother, who was kept in a dungeon in the dark his whole life.
Man, the fucking little like circle wart kind of like details on it's cool. Well, let's say we gotta tell Sheep Farmer he's shit out of luck.
Okay, Milo.
Yes, sir.
You can see this thing. So number one, everyone that had ready to actions, who had ranged ready to actions, who had there was a compelled duel.
Everybody.
Let me see.
60 feet. That's all I need.
Okay. How much? What was the range for compelled duel? It was 30 feet.
30 feet. Yeah. I don't know if it's in range.
I'm seeing if you're in range.
Okay.
I'm getting a bit of a battle grid ready to share with everybody, including the stream. I'm getting things put into place.
Oh, yeah.
And then I will have a battle grid for people. Compel duel is just out. Actually, wait, no, it's not because it still has movement left. My bad. I miscalculated its movement. Its jump goes that far, it still has base movement left. It actually will get just in range of your Compel duel. So everybody's ready to actions should proc if they have at least a 30-foot or 30 to 40-foot range.
Oh, yeah.
I know the crossbows and all that, and the spells, they're going to be in range. So basically, melees and like sling bolts and dagger throws are probably the only thing that's out of range right now. So I don't care what order we take it in. Everyone's readied actions are basically about to proc, but I would say that the crossbow bolts would proc first because they have range. Your Compel duel wouldn't get in range until probably dead last.
I also have 60 feet on my spell.
Yeah, so that.
Yeah, and I'm a longbow, so 150 feet.
Okay. All right. So why don't we go and what was Hellward's ready to? Did you have a hand crossbow?
I got that thing on me. Yeah, I have my hand crossbow ready.
What? All right. So why don't we just go down the list? We'll go Milo. We'll go Reyna. We'll go the Compel duel. Then we'll go the hand crossbow, just to keep it simple.
Okay.
Everyone's gonna get to attack this thing.
Good. It's begging to get shot.
22 to hit.
Oh, you hit the fuck out of it.
All right.
Absolutely.
10.
10 damage?
10 damage.
Okay. Pretty damn sure that don't kill it, but it does hit it. You hit it right in its, shoulder, collarbone. You missed its neck. It's a very, very small neck. You feel like this would have, if this thing's anatomy was a little bit more in your favor and it wasn't damn dark, you might have sunk this right in its head, but it's just such a weirdly misshapen damn creature. You sink it right into its shoulder and it lets out this blood-curdling yowl, it's silent in the night, and then all of a sudden there's this like just randomly through the night, just very like vocal cords don't even make sense. It's like some type of twist of creature. You've never heard a noise like that. It's just absolutely awful. It fills the air.
How close?
And you hear more in the distance.
How close? Oh shit! How close did it land to Nyx?
Where you and Nyx are?
Well, Nyx separated from me, right, and went down the center a little bit.
So how far from you?
Oh, I don't know. Probably. I would say probably, if I went left and Reyna went right, Nyx would have gone to my right about 15 feet to go down the center.
But yeah, it's closer to Nyx right now for sure. Then.
Okay, yeah. So Nyx is just readying
the
dodge action.
Yeah, it's not on top of her, but
okay,
it's there. It's there.
Okay.
But yeah, it lets out this blood-curdling scream, this very unnatural sound. Like, can't even mimic it really. After that, Reyna gets to go with her ready.
It's a wisdom save.
I rolled a impressive whomping 5.
Okay.
Let's talk about the damage. Let's talk about the damage.
So if it's missing any hit points, I get to roll 1d12.
It is missing hit points.
You're welcome.
It's yep. It is.
Takes another 10 damage.
Holy shit.
Oh boy. So yeah, you guys with dark vision, you see this arrow just embed itself into the clavicle. It lets out that awful howl that I'm not going to re-imitate, and then all of a sudden, you hear Reyna muttering her incantations, and all of a sudden there's another yowl, and you see just blood just explode out of its nose. It's that's necrotic damage, right?
Yes, necrotic.
Yeah, so that's destroying the flesh and the viscerals and the organs of things. So yeah, you see just blood just bash out of this thing's face. Now it's screaming. It's angry. And the group's not done. We have a compelled duel. Do you wish to compel your duel?
He's fucking dueling me.
Okay, is that a wisdom saving throw or a charisma saving throw?
He is gonna have to. Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
I got a 13 total.
DC 14, baby.
Get
the fuck off me!
Yeah, its eyes lock with you, and it's like it's just hissing at you now intently with its eyes.
Here.
And then it stops moving. Well, you got another raid action, a hand crossbow bolt.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's your turn to do your ready to action.
Yeah. As it's making it's fucking like gargling noise, I'll be like, shut the fuck up, and just fucking shoot it in its mouth. Try to shoot it down its throat.
Shut the fuck up.
And so it's going to be. Oh, it's a sneaky little 10.
Sneaky little.
Yeah, 10.
10 is the total.
Yeah, 10 to hit.
The bolt sinks into the ground about 5 feet away from it. You don't have dark vision, correct?
I do.
Oh, you do? Okay. You're not used to shooting at shit like this, man. You're used to shooting at things with more bulk, more mass, more armor. This has none of those things. And you're still shaking sleep from your eye, and crossbows got to be hard to shoot. So
yeah, I'll tell Basil.
You don't feel any loss of pride missing this in the dark after being awake for 5 seconds. No loss of pride to you there. That said, what is with it?
I'll post this. I posted the spell if you.
Everyone sees something happen too after that, after it started hissing, and when the duel was compelled, all this shit started happening at once. Who has dark vision? Raina.
It's me and Raina. Yeah, Howard and
you and Raina. All right, so
and the
you
cat.
and okay.
Yeah. And,
the cat. Yeah, the cat. I'm not gonna share. The cat sees it too. You guys, when Raina casts the spell on it and it takes all that face damage, you guys see some spray get released from its body as it starts howling. It twitches, and just these fumes just kind of go off of it. You see it, you glimpse it for a second, and it's almost like it skunk sprays out of pores in its body, and you feel like anybody that would have been immediately around it would have been hosed with this shit. You don't know what it does, but you don't know what it could do, but it didn't look good. Actually, anyone have training in nature?
I hope I do. A little bit. I have a +2.
I like half proficiency in it because
But do you have proficiency?
I do. I am proficient. Yes.
Okay.
You only have +2?
That's the proficiency
It's intelligence.
bonus.
I do not have much in
Anybody that has proficiency in nature, I will allow an immediate nature roll.
Oh, yeah.
If you have proficiency in knowledge nature.
How do you so on that do you deem half proficiency or no? How do you want to? Because as a bard, I have half proficiency on like pretty much every trait because I'm a bard.
I'll allow you to roll because you're a bard and you're a jack of all trades type thing. I'll allow that, yes.
I got 17 for nature.
17? Okay, what did Hallward get?
I got 7.
Okay.
Real stinky.
Hallward, you don't know nothing about this. Ranger, however, you've heard stories of things like these. These lethal, predatory creatures that are not entirely natural, yet they are known and abundant in the natural world. They're called chupacabras.
Ooh.
And they are bloodthirsty creatures that, like bats, come down and suck their goddamn prey dry of blood and then they leave. They're almost like
Like a vampire.
bats on 4 damn legs that leap around like frogs.
Cool.
And they have a couple defense mechanisms that you've heard of, such as stench and the ability to just cause fear in things. You've heard tell of that. You got a good roll on your nature. So that's what you know about these things. They're not entirely natural. They are monsters, but they're abundant in the world. Like they exist. This would not be the first time of sheep dying to chupacabra. It happens. According to the books you've read.
Gotcha. So that one just died, right? That's why it was spraying.
It didn't die. Once they've taken sufficient damage, their body ejects it as a like an emergency response. You believe it's probably on the way to death.
Gotcha.
You guys heard it bad. Yep.
Okay.
So that one comes out. And then there's more yowling in the bushes. As two more leap out, and they don't get as far as the first one. These ones were a little bit further back, but you now see two more have joined the fray, and they're yowling just as well.
Where are they in relation to?
They're on your guys' side. They're clearly trying to go for bodies. They're not like headlining towards the sheep.
Oh.
But they're coming inside, and if you guys were not there to intercept it, they would be going right for the sheep.
So are we back in initiative order? Is it?
We are back in the top of the initiative, which is on Terraina.
Okay. And we don't see the ones yet. We can just kind of hear them, or
you can see all three of these chupacabra right now.
Okay,
and they're inside. They all of them leapt over the fence. The first one leapt over. He was the closest. He came over first. Still rustling. All your ready actions procced. The other two jumped. They were further back. They didn't get nearly as far. Well, they didn't. They got kind of close, but they're more towards the opposite end of the fence with the rustling, where the bushes were rustling and the sounds were coming from in the first place. That one that jumped first was the only one that would have procced most of your ready actions, aside from like the 100-footer.
Okay. I'm gonna use a magic missile, and I'm gonna try to hit all three of them with the different ones.
All three with one magic missile?
No, each magic missile for each different one.
Right.
I get 3. Okay.
Right, so one missile is gonna go at each one.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can do that. They don't have any way to defend against that, so like you can cast the spell and you can roll the damage. They don't have any magical resistance to that whatsoever. And you can't miss with magic missile. So you can just roll the. Yeah, you can just let me know for 1, for 2, and for 3, and we will handle it like that.
Okay, first one 4, second one 2, third one 2.
So Reina lets out a little blast of these missiles. What do your magic missiles look like? I imagine, magic missile is one of those spells that, like, not everyone's magic missile looks the same. What does Reina's magic missile look like?
Okay,
what do you have envisioned?
I want them to be like a purplish pink, just like kind of like a. It's gonna kind of look like a diamond shape, and then it's kind of like I'm just like pushing them out of my hands.
Gotcha. Yeah, you see these. You see basically what she described. These, purplish pink forms, just unerringly fly out at these dark shapes, these dark leaf misshapen forms, and each one just blasts into these leathery forms, and each creature lets out another yowl. The one that's taken a lot of damage so far, he quivers a little bit more, because that blast hit him harder, and he's got a lot of damage on him already. You think everyone was affected by it. Nobody resisted it. They were all damaged by the attack. But all of them are still standing and incredibly pissed off.
Is it my go?
Yeah, is that it for Raina? Are you gonna move, or do you have a bonus action? Do you have anything else?
How close am I to them? Like, the one that we attacked first, how close are we to that one?
You are, you are 35 feet from that one. Basil's kind of right in front of you, and he compelled the duel. You probably don't know what spell he actually casted. If you were playing that out effectively, unless you say you've seen that spell before, so you don't know that chupacabra is going to go for him, but he's standing right in front of you. But the closest chupacabra is about 35 feet from you.
Yeah, she would probably just like kind of hide behind him, just like if he needs support, she'll just like pop out and do what she needs to. She's trying to hide. She is frail. She is very frail. Yeah, she'll just stay behind Basil.
Big boy.
Howard
Yeah, let
is
him take
bringing
all
up
the damage.
Yeah, Howard is bringing up the rear, kind of.
He's always bringing up the rear.
True.
Oh yeah.
Most experienced usually do.
Okay. I have a. Yeah, 1 second, and then I will have a grid for you guys to look at.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Heck well, yeah.
Star's pouting.
I just saw this video. It's a little raccoon reaching its hand out from under some blankets, touching its owner's hands. And they're like little bitty, just like reaching out and they're like this.
Oh my god,
It's
yeah,
so
they have
cute.
little hands.
It's so cute.
We had some paint, some teal paint out on our carport that I hadn't put away yet. Left it overnight, and the raccoons actually stepped into it and then walked around on the concrete on our carport. So there's little raccoon. Like I could get around to pressure washing it someday, but they're still there. Just little raccoon prints all over our carport.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I used to get in the grease trap on my dad's his grill, the propane grill. There was a grease trap that collects all the grease when he's cooking on it, and the raccoons smell it, and they get in there and they would use their hands to knock over the grease trap. So my dad started putting mouse traps in there so that when they reach in there, so like they'll stop fucking doing it.
Yeah.
It won't kill them or anything, but like they'll stop fucking with it, and they do. They
definitely
learn.
Won't feel good. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna keep updating this. I'm gonna send you what it looks like, and then you can post it, and I'm gonna keep upgrading it as things change. That's how we're gonna handle it for right now, because things are being fucky on my side. I'm not gonna share crap, but I'll export the image and get it to you.
Some damn chupacabra stench clouds. Too much stank in the air. Yeah, I was like trying to draw it.
I got it. I got it. It's just I'm lazy and I don't have my grids always fucking ready like I should. I should have had this one ready, to be honest. There's no excuse. Sorry for everyone watching. Battles are gonna not always be clumsy. Not on this. Alright, so I'm gonna send this to want me to send it to you, Craig, and you can put it up?
Yep.
Okay. Done. Come on. We're gonna update this as the turns go. That's essentially the pen. I've marked you guys off. Black text with the first initial of your name. There's white sheep labeled with S, and then the arcane insignias, the teal one, the blue one, and the red one. Those are the chupacabra. The red one is the first one you shot at, and he's got all the damage on it. The two in the back, the blue and the teal, they are fresh chupacabra. And this is just a basic layout of the pen, the fenced area. And that's what things look like. So you guys at least have something to. We do a lot of theater of the mind. I'm a big fan of theater of the mind. But fights like this, where there's things running around and things you're trying to protect, I do want viewers and the players to have a visual of what the hell is going on.
For sure.
Not every battle is going to be but you're in a pen, you're fighting, you're trying to keep livestock alive. It's very important that you know where everything is. You gotta not be robbed. Moving on from there, Reyna shot her magic missiles. Were you staying put?
Yeah, I was gonna stay behind Basil so I
Okay.
could stay protected.
Well, this is how the battlefield looks. Are you okay? Are you okay with that?
Hold on.
You are right behind Basil. Milo's in the front. Howard is the royal sheep guard, and Nyx is tanking all three chupacabra. She's ready to do it. And you do have a big Basil right next to you in heavy armor.
Yep, that looks great. Cannot get hurt.
Yeah, facts.
One hit and I'm probably out.
Mm-hmm.
One hit?
She got them chicken legs.
Okay, not one hit, but the last
Yeah, I
battle
was gonna say the sickle glitched twice.
I was almost dead in the last battle.
You were impersonating the storyteller though, who they were
Yeah,
after.
you were.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
got-
said
that
it
was
wasn't
heroic.
smart.
Look, that was heroic, is what that was. When the elf noble girl disguises herself as the dude they're after, and then runs out there with a whip. That's impressive.
You basically cast taunt on yourself, like,
Mm-hmm.
come to me.
Yep, that
Well-
was definitely some fun. But yeah, you can stay put if you feel comfortable and end your turn.
Yep. Stay behind the big dragonborn.
Yep.
I know Howard's coming from behind, so.
Typical.
Basil's up next then. If Reyna's done with her turn, Basil's
That's where he
up
likes
next.
to be.
So, okay. It's the red guy.
Red guy's compelled to hit you, and you can see by his reaction he is under the effect of your spell.
He's drawn to me.
You've seen it a dozen times in men and fighters and all that you've practiced against. This creature's eyes there's that primal defiance
He's just
in its
locked
eye.
on me.
Yup.
Peps are
You are
popping,
now
just
in
hypnotized.
battle against creature versus man now.
Okay, so I can move 30 feet. I'd like to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to the right of the red guy. And then I have I also dragonborn. I have
Pushes up his glass.
a breath weapon, which is a 15-foot cone, and he must make a dex save.
Okay. Where are you moving up?
To the right of the red guy.
Okay.
To the right, to the right.
You're gonna be in the square just to the right of the red guy. So you're
Yeah.
Like, okay. I see what you're.
I might just hit him instead of doing the breath weapon. I might just hit that guy.
Hit the stake.
And then
Yeah, you feel if you wait for them to hopefully get more clumped up, your breath weapon. Like, where do you shoot, a line or a cone?
it's a cone.
They were
Yeah,
But-
you feel like hitting it. Maybe. The breath weapon might be better if you wait.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna draw my longsword, and then I'm actually going to attack it. I'm gonna roll an attack roll, but I'm casting Booming Blade.
Sure.
So it's a +6. Don't miss on your first attack. Everyone will laugh
That's
at
on
you.
your first melee attack as a paladin. Very important.
Uh-oh.
Does an 8 hit?
An 8?
Yeah.
It does not hit.
Unless I have advantage somehow.
You do not have advantage. Seth.
Not for my first
would've
attack.
Do you have
Oh, shit,
inspiration?
No, I don't
I
have
would have said
inspiration.
you fucking suck. Just kidding.
Yeah.
So yeah, you swing the
supportive.
sword at it, and it's very for what it lacks, and probably charisma and all that shit, it makes up for it with its very like lethal dexterity. And actually, now that you're close, you see that these limbs are they're skinny, but they're not as scrawny and frail as you look. From a distance, there's muscle and torque on these limbs. They're able to project themselves 25 feet forward, over fences and then run. These are very athletic creatures. They might not have the highest AC, but their attributes physically are pretty fucking good. You can see, these are not helpless things. These are quite capable creatures.
They're quite dexterous. Oh, he dodged my blow. That's my turn.
Yep, that's fair.
I'm just luring them into a false sense of security. Next time
Yeah.
for sure.
Milo next.
All right.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you're fine. I was gonna.
you're good.
I was gonna use my bonus action to command Nyx to charge. The red one is the damaged one, right?
Yes,
Okay.
he is.
To charge towards the damaged one.
Yeah, it's like 10 feet worth of movement, probably. and you'd
it's
be right
actually-
there by the looks of it.
It's actually 20. Yeah, 20. They can go 20 feet and hit with a maul attack on the same turn. So what is?
So like 15, 20, so that you're right next to Basil, so that because Basil's right now, how the map looks is Basil's to the square immediately to the right of the red Chupacabra, the red one.
Okay, so yeah, Nyx
could
would.
go right below that and have everything.
It looks like Nyx is like in a direct like diagonal from it, right?
Yes, directly diagonal to the right down.
Okay, so yeah, Nyx would charge, and basically that gives me an extra 1d6 on top of Nyx's regular attack.
Right, because you're pouncing and shit, right?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Line attack.
what is my? Sorry, I haven't used Nyx much. To hit, what is my to hit with Nyx?
Nyx is a pacifist usually. So.
Richard Nixon.
Why am I not seeing it?
There should be stats for your primal beast somewhere on your.
Yeah, I'm just not seeing.
I'm gonna help you look too.
To attack, yeah. I mean, it's primal companion stats. Beast of the land. Melee. It's just a melee weapon attack. Is it my melee?
Just spell attack modifier.
That's what it is.
Yeah, so that'd be a +2 to hit, or +4 to hit. I think. Yeah.
You have the damage for your cat's stuff, though. I assume, right?
I
Like,
do. I have all
here.
that. I just didn't know how much it was to hit, but it sounds
Oh,
like it's
okay.
like.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. Sounds like it's just my spell
I think,
attack.
yeah, I'm pretty sure he's right, and you.
Okay. Okay. Well, doesn't fucking matter. Is a 10 hit?
10.
Yeah.
10 does not hit.
All right. I'm actually gonna use my inspiration for Nyx. I want to see Nyx do something fucking cool. There we go. 21 to hit.
Oh, that fucking hits. Yep.
Alright, so it's 1d8 plus 4 plus another 1d6. Alright. So 7 plus 6. 13. Probably didn't need that much on this guy, but. So 13 damage on the red.
So X comes in and with some direction from Milo, basically the use of his inspiration. He guides, gives Nyx his verbal commands, and she runs in there along the side as the creature is dodging the weapon of the paladin, of the big dragonborn, and really leaves its flank exposed. And Nyx runs in there and just what is it? It's a maul, or it's a bite, or it's a claw.
Yeah, it's a maul. It's the claws. Yeah.
Okay, so she runs in there and just dual slashes it across its hindquarters and then right across its face, and it's such a visceral blow that this creature was not expecting. Its right eye is just completely ripped out of the socket, and the creature goes down dead. I'm giving Milo an inspiration for using his inspiration on his pet and getting the kill.
I love it.
Wanted to see his cat do something cool, and it did. I'm going to reward you with an inspiration just for the cool scene right there.
Nice.
I'm not always going to give out inspiration usages for using your inspiration, but that was a very awesome scenario. I want to see my cat do something cool, and it fucking did.
Yeah.
13 points of maul damage ain't nothing to shy about at this level.
So how far was that?
Pretty good.
10 or 15 feet movement?
How far did you move? You had to move 20.
That was 20? Okay. So I would basically move... I would actually probably, because, Nyx would move. They have 40 feet speed, so they would basically move 20 feet back. But instead of diagonal, kind of directly in front of... What's the B? Who's B? What's a B?
Basil.
Oh, Basil.
Basil.
Oh, no, no, you're up against the red now. That hasn't been updated yet. Okay. Yeah, they would just basically move 20 feet back.
Did the red die?
The red's dead.
Red's dead.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
I've got, alright, so, yeah, the map's going to be updated in just a second. I've been updating it turn by turn with you guys of each of your turns. I just don't want to keep sending it.
Yeah, I would say every round would be fine.
At the top of every round, we're gonna talk about it.
That's perfect. Yeah, so
okay,
they
so
would
Nyx
move back, and they would just kind of like. Obviously, this isn't readying an action, but they would be in like a pouncing position. But hey,
they're getting ready.
Milo hasn't even taken his turn yet.
Yeah, Milo gets to go.
So
that was your bonus action.
Milo is fucking pumped. He's like, that was fucking awesome. He's just gonna probably at the green one. I can't use Hunter's Mark because I just used bonus action, so I'll just do a regular longbow shot.
45 feet away. Go for it.
Okay. Holy shit, these rolls. 7. No, 10.
10? You missed it by a little bit. It heads out beyond the fence into the bushes. Probably gone forever, that arrow.
missed it by a little bit trying to hit these things in their leaf forms.
Nyx turns back and laughs at him a little bit. He just
Nyx looks back at you and, bro, really?
Yeah.
After what I just did?
Yeah, he just shrugs. He's like, whatever.
Alright, I mean, good turn.
Yeah.
13 damage from the kitty cat. It's pretty good. 13 on a bonus damage, pretty good.
Yeah, Milo.
Is that it for Milo?
Yeah, Milo would stay where he is.
Oh no, the music bot.
Oh no, the music.
Dress back in here.
I'm back.
How is the music? Is this music too ominous, or is it
That's
fitting
good.
here?
Good.
I like it. I didn't know what the hell, farmland, nightly pasture chupacabra fight. This is the best I could come up with.
No, it's pretty good, yeah.
I like it. There's gonna be different music today based on the atmosphere. All right, so Milo has a fairly successful turn. His cat creating the first chupacabra corpse of the night. Hallward, you get to go.
Oh shit, it's my turn. Okay,
It's your turn.
Hey, so I was reading because I wanted to see how, because I know my crossbow has the hand crossbow has the loading property. I was reading the rules. It says that's kind of that happen. That just prevents players that has multiple attacks to use it.
It prevents people from machine gunning using ridiculous mechanics when you have to actually load the goddamn gun.
So like I was reading it saying it's kind of like as like by the next turn it would be loaded in that sense.
Yeah, you can shoot it once a round.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Unless you have crossbow expert, that overrides things.
Yeah, no, I would imagine as I'm like reloading, I would be running 30 feet closer, kind of where. So I know it would be like 5 feet diagonally and then straight. 15, 20, 25, 30.
Are you going 5 feet diagonally and straight towards Reyna or away from Reyna?
I'm going like where Nyx was, basically. That direction.
Okay.
So kind of northwestern a little bit, but I'm trying to get within range of. I think I have enough 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Yeah, I'm trying to get enough, pretty much 30 feet within the green sigil. So I have 30 feet of movement.
5, 10, 30. If you go up there, you're 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. You can get exactly within 30.
Yeah. So as I picture as I'm running, I'm like reloading my.
Yeah.
I'm reloading the hand crossbow, but I'm doing this awesome like barrel like expertise like rolling as I'm like doing like kind of like armies like just rolling like acrobatically, just for style. And,
Howard run up there loading his crossbow as he goes with trained expertise.
And I'm gonna basically look at Basil as I'm running and as a bonus action inspire him with bardic inspiration. I'm gonna say aim for the legs, and like as I'm rolling. I'm not gonna shoot, but I'm going to kind of like point my hand crossbow at this green chupacabra, and I want to cast the cantrip True Strike. So I'll get advantage on the attack against the next turn.
Very well.
And like when I'm casting, so I like as I'm casting it, like in Elvish, I would say, like, show me your weakness or something like that. So anyone that speaks Elvish will hear me say like, show me your weakness as I'm like rolling and inspiring. Like that's how I vision it, and that's my turn.
Milo just hears giggity giggity.
Yeah. So Basil, you have 1d6 to use for any kind of like attack roll or something. Bro.
Thanks, bro. Bruh. Whose turn is it?
Chupacabras are gonna go now.
No!
I know.
The blue one runs towards the right side of the fence and gets on Basil's flank. Does this kind of, arcing pathway, and then it banks right on his towards his flank, but it's still kind of in front of him. It's not completely on his side. It's gonna snap at you and try to bite you.
Get off my flank.
What's that flank state?
Got 11 versus AC. I don't think that's gonna.
20, baby.
Jesus
Yup,
Christ.
you got a lot of plate.
I thought,
Shield. You're just a shield.
yeah, it's gonna try to scratch against my shield, and I just fucking shield bash its face backwards. Get off me. Get the fuck off me.
Remind me never to try to start a fight with
So,
Basil.
quite literally, this thing runs. The green one runs directly at Howard. It then uses its grasshopper-like legs to jump clear over Howard. It goes 25 feet across, jumps over him, lands directly behind him, and then it snaps at him. These things can jump. So now it's behind Howard, directly behind him, and almost kind of within 10 feet of Milo, but it's gonna snap at Howard because he's the closest. I got a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that might hit me.
Unexpected, this kind of assail from behind. Now you looked at 1 minute, it's gone. You're like, shit, it's dark. Where is it?
Mhm.
Next thing you know, it's sinking its fangs into your thigh, and you take 7 points of piercing damage, and it doesn't let go. It just
Oh.
it clamps right
Oh.
onto your leg,
Oh,
and it fucking hurts bad.
fuck this thing. So I need to make a con save because that's like the true strike is a concentration spell
Yes, it is, isn't it?
or a cantrip. So
Yeah, so DC 10.
it's a saving throw.
It is a saving throw,
Con?
DC 10.
Yeah, no, I've lost that concentration as soon as I
Oh
did that.
no.
Oh. You see Howard lose his concentration on his spell as suddenly these razor teeth aren't too short. They're fairly long teeth for how big the animal is.
Mhm.
Disappear into the eye of Bard, the fighter Bard. There's rustling in the trees,
Oh,
or not the trees, in the bushes. Sounds like there's more.
Cool.
More?
Cool.
Yup. 2 more.
No, you're joking. Okay.
2 more jump the fence.
we need to go get the prize sheep to fight for us.
True.
Oh my
More ju-
gosh.
2 more jump the fence.
2 more.
2 more
Fun,
jump the
fun,
fence.
fun.
Fun.
Somebody get a
But that sounds like it. You don't hear any more rustling. You don't hear any yowling in the distance. You think this is all there is, unless like there's some way far back, like a wave 2 type of situation.
Mhm.
Just for wave, yeah.
Tower
you
defense.
Think you think this is it, unless there's a tower defense situation going on. Basil,
Yeah.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Fine.
And I will. Yeah, one of the ones that freshly jumps the fence catch its eyes.
Wisdom?
Look at it. Wisdom saving throw.
What's the rules on the bardic inspiration? Can I use it?
First saving throws,
You can use it right now if you want to.
But can I use it before I know if I pass or fail, or do I have to use it before?
Or it says that you added after seeing the roll, but before in the notes.
Yeah, you
Oh,
look
but
at the
before
roll and then
knowing
you
if I
decide.
succeed.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I think you can still use it, right?
I think. Yeah, he can use it.
13.
Hell yeah.
13.
Yeah.
You look at the creature as it gazes at you, and it does its little awful hiss, and I mean, it's a little unnerving, but you are a paladin. The horrors of your past and what you remember is nothing compared to this thing. You are unaffected by it, whatever the hell this is.
You cannot take my mind, demon. And I'll point.
How,
Do you have an inspiration?
I don't have an inspiration.
That's fair. I would have granted you one for that for sure. Yeah, you see, Basil, is getting surrounded by these things a little bit, and he's remaining brave in the face of danger. And that is that. We go back to the top. It's Reyna. One chupacabra down, two more take its place. And let me refresh the map for you.
Yeah.
I
Just
I
post
have
it.
a whole.
Post it to general,
will.
and I'll take it out of there.
Okay.
That way everybody can see it.
Yep.
Doing great, guys. Doing great. I got one occupied right now.
Occupado.
Is that what
Clamped
you
down on my fucking groin.
I mean, look at those teeth. Of course it's clamped
It's
on,
biting my dick. Ah!
Oh
Oh no!
take 7 points of dick damage. Wait, what?
We're gonna need to suck the poison out.
Oh, God.
Okay.
That's what this has turned into.
Being the only female, Reyna would decline.
Who said you had to do it?
The probably people do it. Come on.
Maybe he's more comfortable having a male do that.
You know that probably.
Wants him to repay his debts.
Oh my God, man! What the
No.
fuck? Shit. All right. Want me to put it in the image channel? You said.
Or you can
General.
put it in Gen Chat. That's where I put the other one, so
Gen
everybody
chat.
else can see
Oh,
it. Yeah.
okay. Yeah. No, I can do that.
Yeah.
Downloads. There we go.
This thing needs some lotion. That's what it needs. It needs some lotion rubbed on it.
We get you a nice skincare routine. You're gonna look great. You're gonna look great. Give it a couple weeks and you'll be glowing. Glowing.
Oh, good job on them perception checks, man. If these things got to leap twice before anyone fucking knew about it and got on those sheep, man, that'd be one pissed off farmer. So good job on the perception checks. You imagine you guys wake up and these things are just on the sheep. You're like, what the fuck? That would have been terrible. All right, so that's what the battlefield looks like right now.
Okay. I want to get within 10 feet of the one Howard is fighting. So I'll probably get right up beside Milo or in that area. Make sure I'm 10 feet away.
Make sure you're
And
how far away?
10 feet. Enough to be in
You can go
range,
right
but
there.
enough to be out of range.
Yeah, you're kind of between the entire mess of things. You're between Milo and Nyx and the Chupacabra that's attacking Howard. You're kind of right there, and Basil's way up far, dealing with arguably 3 of them. That's the situation.
He's got it.
They're dealing with one of me.
He sounded
That's
quite
what's going
brave.
on.
Yeah, he did not sound intimidating. Yeah, they're locked in here with him. That's his point. That's his
Okay.
Fuck off me.
Then I'm gonna take a bonus action to use my blade song, so everyone starts hearing the beautiful music or whatever, and the singing. Okay, and then I'm gonna use my whip. Let me see if it hits.
Is that some Willow Smith?
Yes. 21.
Jesus Christ.
I got a +6 to hit. Okay. That is 7 points of damage.
Nice.
And that is the end of my turn. But now my AC is 20.
Jesus.
I get +4 to my AC.
Good job.
I'm very proud of myself. Not a
What's
drink.
next?
Sounds like you need more.
No,
I do. Well, I don't know why you're complaining.
'cause I don't have one.
That's your fault. I think you have like 5 Dos Equis left.
Are you sorry? My mic was muted. Did Reina have anything else to do? Or was that a half turn?
That was my whole turn. So 7 points to that one chupacabra.
Oh no, yeah. My mic was muted. It took the whole, whip damage. It doesn't seem to. It definitely took the whip damage. The gash went across the back. Sorry, my mic was muted that whole description, and I didn't realize it. Holy fuck.
Oh, okay.
No, I was responding to everything that was said, and I had my mic muted by accident. So yeah, your whip lashed across its back. It took the damage. It didn't yowl out because it's got, it's in the process of being attached to Howard. But you saw the big gash that it left. It's
Howard's
definitely
crying.
bleeding from the
Howard's
attack. It was affected. Other than that, your turn was done. You were passing to Basil.
How close is he?
Okay, so yeah, it's Basil's turn. You have one right
Okay.
adjacent to you, and then there's one 10 feet away from you, and then there's another one further from that.
I'll hear Howard, complain about being accosted, and I'll look back and say, you've got this, friend. You can do this. And I'll cast Shield of Faith on him.
Ooh,
So you have +2 AC.
hell yeah.
And then I'll turn back to my opponent. Time to strike you down. I'll try to go for its legs like Howard said.
Right.
Please. Big whammies. Big whammies.
Basil's essentially a video game character. Time to strike you down.
Mortal
Does
fiend.
dirty 20 hit?
Oh yeah, yes it does.
Fuck yeah, it does. Fuck
Yeah, it does.
Okay, but that was also with my my booming blade. But I'm gonna divine strike or divine smite. Are these undead or fiends?
Do not know, but if they deal more damage naturally, no.
Okay.
They are neither undead nor fiends if your spell just automatically does damage to those things more.
Well, yeah, divine smite will when I
So,
hit
yeah.
with a melee, I'm still gonna do an extra 2d8, but if it was
is
undead,
more effective, this is more effective against demons and undead and devils and that type of shit.
right? Okay.
This is a monstrosity. It's none of those things.
So I'm gonna do 1d. Okay, so 3d8 plus 4. 6, 5, 17 plus 4, 21. Yeah, and that's 21 points of damage to the guy in front of me.
Oh boy, that's a number. So
I think do I kill it?
you do not, but it's fucking in a lot of pain, and a bunch of things are going down.
I'll take my sword and I'll kind of slice across its legs, and then I'll pull my sword back and I'll drive it through its center, and then I'll just look at it and say, "I will vanquish you."
So,
and my eyes kind of just flash with like an image of a city. No one would see that, but that's what my eyes flash.
right. So, Basil, sees Howard in trouble, and he mutters a few things, and he brings up this shimmering shield of energy
of his faith, essentially. So there's this very visible energy surrounding Hallward, obviously summoned by the Dragonborn, and then he cuts out with his longsword, slicing across the long limbs and through the center mass of the creature, and his sword does something that none of you really have seen, and this that's radiant damage, right? That comes
Yeah,
from
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, this just burst of energy that you guys haven't really seen a whole hell of a lot of. Just comes right off of the sword and bursts into the creature, who takes immense damage and screams, and sprays his sulfurous stench all over you.
Yum.
I need a Constitution saving throw immediately, unless you are immune to.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. How's that for being immune to poison?
You will not corrupt me, demon!
His nostrils
Just
close.
gross ass stench just fucking washes all over you. This is nothing compared to your things that you've experienced.
I've smelled worse. Then I kick him off my sword.
You actually have. Yeah, an effective turn. Lots of damage. Then we have Hallward Milo. Milo with Basil.
Did the blue one just die, or?
No, it's not dead, but it took a lot of damage and it sprayed its doom.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of the same thing as last turn. I'm gonna have Nyx charge towards the green one while I shoot the blue one, basically at the same time. We're gonna kind of like, Nyx, go protect Hal, and then help Hal. Probably not
Help the old
protect.
man.
Yeah. So yeah, Nyx will go first. Another charge towards the green one. Not as good. That's a 9.
Nice.
9 will miss.
9 will miss. Okay.
Yeah,
There's a bad roll fill around me, by the way, guys. So if you come near Howard, a bad roll's gonna happen.
And since I said I was gonna go at the same time as Nyx, I really wouldn't have seen to do the whole inspiration thing, so I'm not gonna use it on Nyx this time. But I'm going to shoot the blue one across the way.
Yeah, you have open line of sight to that one.
Yeah. Holy. Not great tonight, y'all. That's a 7. I'm gonna use my inspiration. I don't like this knot. Okay, that's a natural 1. Bye.
Oh.
Disconnecting.
Oh no. Wait a second. Lucky, you get to re-roll the natural 1.
Oh, you're right. Thank you so much.
Halfling luck, yeah. Son of a bitch.
Another nat 1.
No, I got stuck in the tower. 13.
Nice.
13 hits.
Hell yeah, alright.
Hi, Billy Mays here, turning this into this. Good old halfling luck.
Ooh, and I rolled a
Billy Mays rule.
max damage, so 11 on the blue guy.
11 on the blue dude.
He's real blue.
Oh yeah, he's not looking good at all.
Oh, he's still up though?
He's barely up, man. Like, you
Damn.
think that almost killed him. Like, you missed his, you hit part of his head and then went into his back. Like, you blew out part of his head. Like, that's how close to death this one is. Like, another inch, you would have killed him.
Alright. Milo will stay put, and I think... Yeah, Nyx would probably stay there with Hal instead of taking the opportunity attack. I think that's it for me.
Okay. Milo himself didn't move. He's staying put.
Yeah, Milo's staying put.
Okay. Howard's turn.
Yeah, so this thing's like biting on my thigh. I have my crossbow in my hand still. And I kind of just fucking like throw it behind my back, and as I'm throwing it, grab my scimitar, then just fucking bring it down into its head. It's like on my thigh.
Sure.
And then if it hits, I'm going to do my defensive flourish part of the class. So
All right. You're not at disadvantage or advantage to attack
Yeah.
at all.
come on, baby, I need a pair of shoes, and it's a nat 1, so I don't get a pair of shoes.
Yeah, man. The pain of this thing's teeth in your thigh it's excruciating. Actually, you can feel it. You can feel it trying to suck blood out. It's just very unnerving.
I think in a pissed fashion, I think I would just try to fucking punch it as like part of 2-weapon fighting, just like.
Oh yeah, do your bonus action. Then.
So I think it's just a straight roll and then my strength damage.
It is.
Right?
Well, do you have any training in?
No, it's that doesn't hit either.
Yeah, man, you're
kidding.
trying to get this thing off you, but it's latched on like some type of lamprey. It's terrible, man.
Y'all would hear an audible gulp.
Oh, it's bad. Yeah, it's bad.
That's my turn.
So, bottom of the round, chupacabras. Right, let's start with the one attached to Milo, or not Milo, Howard. I'm sorry. There's nothing attached to Milo. So this creature is going to suck blood from you. He's already attached.
Shit.
There's no attack roll required. It is a creature that is biologically capable of sucking blood out of things very easily if it's attached. You take 7 points of damage as it just drains blood from the body. You don't take any stat damage, but you've taken 14 damage so far from this thing.
I know.
That in itself is bad. Your leg is looking like some mangled shit right now.
I look at it and say, good thing I got hepatitis B, bitch.
Oh.
Enjoy that.
So the chupacabra adjacent to Basil, he's gonna glare at you, Basil. I need you to make another wisdom save.
A fucking another one? They want me, bro.
This is a different one.
Tom, did the green one take damage at all?
What's up?
Has the green one taken any damage at all this whole time?
Has who taken what damage?
The green chupacabra, has it taken any damage at all?
That's taken some damage.
So
Wisdom?
whenever when it sucked me off, did it look like it got stronger?
Oh, when it
I don't
sucked
know that
you off,
that's
it
the
gained
right
no
term.
it gained no benefit.
What'd you say? Sorry to hear.
No, it didn't look like its wounds healed at all.
Okay.
No. That is not what's going on.
Okay. Did it look turned on? No.
It did not look sexually aroused in any way, no.
Damn it, I'm getting no luck tonight.
Oh, you're not?
Howard's just in the gutter.
How did that, so what was the wisdom saving throw for Basil?
19.
Nice.
19?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you're fine. And,
This is my fight, baby.
this thing, would you like to make an opportunity attack?
So is it walking out of range?
It's trying to. It's gonna try
Yeah.
to keep away, yeah. So make an attack. If you wish, as a reaction.
Woo. Does a 23 hit?
It does hit, and it is impossible for you to deal low enough damage to not kill it. So I assume you want to kill it.
Yeah, as does it try to jump over me?
No, it's trying to go back towards the fence.
It's trying to run.
It's trying to run, yeah. It's a creature that fears for its life. So fight or flight, now it's trying to flee. So if you wish to kill it, it's dead, bro. It's dead.
Yeah,
Or you can knock it. You hit it, so like you're not knocking it out or killing it.
As it turns to run, I'll just with my shield arm, I'll just grab its throat, and then I'll pull it close to me, and then I'll drive my blade through its abdomen, and I'll say, "You can't run. Die, fiend."
It dies.
And then I'll throw it to the ground. I'll point to the next one in front of me. I'll point to the green one, and I'll say, "You're next." So, yep.
The yellow one is going to actually just crawl right over to you. It's very close, and it's going to try to bite you. You're the closest thing to it. It's going to try to attack you, Basil. First one died.
They all want me.
Oh, I rolled a nat one. It stumbles over its own fucking feet.
I'll just like spit on it. I'll spit on it as it like falls down. Better luck next time, knave.
Meanwhile, Howard's just like,
It's on me! It's on me!
I'm starting to think Basil has like a portable mirror and he just practices these all day. It's
he
like-
just speaking affirmations every
Yep.
morning. That's what he does in his room.
It's part of the oath. You wouldn't get it. It's part of the frat.
One
You
must compliment
wouldn't.
himself
It's my
20 times
pledge.
every morning.
The red chupacabra. He jumps. He comes forward towards the direction of Howard, and he jumps adjacent. He jumps 25 feet and lands adjacent to both Neeks and Howard. Randomize. Things don't have much tactics, so let's see. Right, it's attacking Neeks.
Oh, thank God.
We're going at the kitty cat.
I thought I was about to be double.
Does a 12 hit Nix?
You know what? It does not.
Wow.
Does not. Cat jumps out of the way in time as this chupacabra tries to latch on, tries to bite, and it does not happen.
Just so you guys know, Nyx has the same AC that I do and has no armor. They have natural armor.
What's your AC?
15.
That's not that bad.
Pretty
Hell?
good.
Yeah, I thought you were saying that as like a bad thing. I was like,
No.
15's not
I'm
bad.
saying it's amazing that my cat has a 15 AC.
It's got thick fucking fur.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. There is the updated. Yep.
Coo.
Right.
We are back to the top. Reina.
I'm
Howard looking a little poo-poo.
I'm doing fine.
This is the worst position you've seen him in all your days of travel.
yeah, I'm probably gonna focus on the one that's latching down Howard.
Yeah, that's the one you whipped last turn. Yep.
Yeah. I am very concerned for Howard. I'm gonna use magic
I'm concerned for
missile.
Howard, too. Magic
gonna use-
missiles.
Yes, and I wanna, depending on how much health this thing has, I'm gonna just like throw one and figure out if it's gonna die or not, and then I'll do the other one if it dies.
I think you have to select the targets before you can't do it that way actually.
Okay.
I see what
So
you're
what if
trying
I
to do,
kill it
appreciate
and still have extra? I'll just do 2 at the green one and then 1 at the red one.
Yeah, you can do that. That's how you have to do it. And if you just if you do too much damage, it just stinks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
2 at the green and 1 at the red. You said.
Yes.
Okay. Roll it up.
Okay. And 4 for the first one, or first 2.
Total.
And then, no, 6 total for the
Total?
first one.
Okay.
And then 3 for the last one.
Yeah. Missile flies out and hits this red one in the side of the head, and it screams in pain or shrieks in pain, yowls in pain, whatever you want to call it. The other one hits the latched on chupacabra, hits him for some damage, and you hear it kind of clamp down extra hard in pain. You don't take any more damage, but it doesn't feel good. when it moves its jaws in pain attached to you. It fucking hurts. But you think that these attacks are definitely doing their job, and they don't seem to be regenerating anything.
Okay. Then that is my turn. Well, actually, I might. No, I'll stay right there. Okay, yeah, I'm done.
Basil.
Yeah, I'm going to. Well, some people need my help.
Your voice changed, Basil.
That's not how Basil sounds.
What do you mean?
That was Basil.
That's
Come on,
canonical.
just joking.
Yeah, I like that. That was Basil. That was his alter
Yeah.
ego.
I'm going to. How bad does Mr. H look?
I'm all right.
You're good?
I'm all right.
He's
Okay.
all right. He's all right.
Well, I'll take your
first
word.
glance, it might not look like I'm all right, but I'm all right.
I'll take your word for it. And then which one is the one attached to his throat? Is it the green one or the red one?
The green one's attached to his leg.
Oh, his leg.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
that's not
no,
as
yeah.
bad.
Oh, I mean, if this was attached to his throat, that'd
Blood
be
is
I'd be a
blood,
little bit-
dude.
Yeah, I'd be a little bit.
It'd be a
worse.
lot more damage, man.
Okay, I'm going to run. I'm gonna take the attack of opportunity from the yellow one. I'll just
Sure.
like, I'll look back at it and it'll be like, they need me, and then I'll run to the left of Howard.
I got a 21 on the attack of
Snap.
Oh, that hits me.
Do you bleed?
Okay. 4 points of piercing damage,
No.
and it attaches to you, so you're gonna have to drag it.
Oh no.
Oh, I can't. I can't make it Howard if I have to drag it. I think, right? It'll half my movement.
It's not quite like that. I would make you make a strength check, and depending on how bad you rolled, it would be like how, because you're towing this living creature that's trying to like dig its heels in and stop you. So like it would just be a strength check, and if you really asked it, then I'd say you couldn't get there.
Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can drag myself to the left of Howard.
Sure.
Do I need a strength check? Athletics?
Yeah. Make an athletics check. That's what we want.
Fuck. It might be good enough. Athletics? 11?
Okay. It's tough, but you're able to. Like it's digging, it's trying to stop you, but it's not stopping you. So you wanted to be like,
It's like a jockey on me right now. It's just like,
Yeah.
you know, like from Left 4 Dead?
Mhm.
Yeah.
you want to be to the left of Howard, you said?
Yeah, to the left. Yeah, to the left of Howard, so I can hit the green one.
So you drag that one so that it's basically like that. Okay.
I'm-
That's
To the
fair.
left.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to do Hexblade's Curse on the one attached to Howard. And then I'm going to strike it. And say,
But what do you say?
oh, what do I say? Oh, you mean for my one-liner, right? I was getting to that.
Infinite one-liners of Basil.
I'm here to save you, Howard. Let's get you out of there. Oh, I need to roll a concentration check because I took damage.
Oh yeah.
No, I made it. Okay. And then now I'm gonna strike, and I'm gonna. Well, he's probably not gonna move, so it doesn't matter. Fucker. 8.
Your Texas
Would you
came
like
out
to
on that one.
Fucker.
Fucker.
Yeah. And I'll just try to hit it, but you know the thing on my back is making it hard to move.
Howard's like, hit the fucking thing.
Yeah. Okay, you don't have Shield of. Oh well, actually, you do have Shield of
Put another
Faith.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you still have it.
concentration.
But it's attached to your throat, so who knows? Hopeful that is. Okay, that's my turn.
Chastity belt.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
That's it. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm out.
Well, I'm just. I'm retiring, guys. I'm okay. It's been real.
Good evening. It is my turn?
Yes, it is.
Right. Okay, so I'm close enough. Which between the two looks rougher?
The green one's definitely taken more abuse. It ate a magic missile. It's got whip marks on its back. There's
So Howard's hepatitis
there,
blood.
you think and you think
Damn.
both the other ones are barely touched. So it's clearly the green one that's attached to Howard that suffered the most abuse.
Man, that would have been so fucking cool if I saved Howard.
Alright, so I'm going to. I'm gonna start with Nyx again and just have Nyx just straight up swat the green. I guess maul is the better word for it. Right. Embarrassing. That's an 8 to hit.
Yeah, 8's not gonna hit.
What did I tell you? Don't come to Howard.
Nyx used up all their. They're gonna get it.
Yeah, Mix has 2 of them adjacent.
Yeah.
Does she get advantage because of flanking or no? Because isn't
That's
Basil-
not a thing, really.
Yeah,
oh,
not.
okay.
Not-
Rogues have that. As a
Yeah,
thing, but
not for my
that's
cat.
not a
No.
normal thing.
And so Milo's kind of disappointed, but not gonna like show it. But just, I think he'll Hunter's Mark. Oh no, I just used Nyx for attack. I can't do that. Okay, so I'll just straight up shoot the green one.
Sure, yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
Try not to
Am I
hit Howard.
am I too close for a range attack? No, right?
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Okay. What is that? That's a 9. Oh, 16 to hit.
Alright.
You hit.
1d. 4.
4 damage.
4 damage. I rolled a 1 on my d8.
I need Nyx, Basil, Howard to make Constitution saving throws as the poison goes all over them.
Nyx gets
7.
12 for Nyx?
I rolled a natural 1.
I rolled a 7, so
But I'm a halfling. Oh boy.
Howard and Basil.
Yeah.
This stink is disgusting. It gets in your eyes, in your nose, in your mouth. It's in your wounds. It's just very irritating and unpleasant. You are poisoned until further notice.
Oh.
I
Dang.
don't always tell the length of such effects unless I think that would be known to you. That this is going to be a forever thing at all. But for the time being,
Forever poison.
yeah, it's not forever. It's not even going to be for like 10 minutes. I'm not gonna. I like to give you a little bit of a hint sometimes as to how long. I don't like saying it's going to last this long specifically. No one would know that. After dealing with it, you would know.
You got
But right now, you two are poisoned until further notice. It means you're at like a disadvantage to a lot of things.
And that will be it for me. I'll just stay put. Both Milo and Nyx, yeah.
I think it's Howard's turn.
Howard's been in the dumps this whole fight, y'all. He's gonna do something this round. I'm going to, even though I have, because poison makes me have disadvantage on attack. I'm pretty sure, right?
Poison's gonna give you disadvantage on your attack roll, absolutely.
Okay. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna try to. So I imagine I tried stabbing it head and I was like trying to punch it because I'm angry. Now I'm just gonna take the blade, jam it through its mouth, and like try to push it down its throat as my attack. And then I'm going to, if it hits, use defensive flourish to like add to my AC. And
Sure,
pretty much run away and drink a health pot as I run away.
Sure.
All right. So disadvantage attack. Howard's attack sucks and misses, and he's like, "Fuck!" And he's just like, "Fuck it!" And he just drinks a health pot on top of it while he's getting bitten.
So when the chupacabra was getting hit, was it rolling to see if it kept its clamping onto his leg?
That's automatic. That happens automatically.
He can't lose his.
He doesn't make an attack roll to suck blood once he's been attached. It feeds.
He can't come, like, when I hit him, he can't come unattached because I hit him?
I mean, you can try to physically pull him off of that. You guys are just kind of beating him.
So it's not like a concentration thing, like he won't, like,
correct.
Because I did damage, he won't let go. Okay, gotcha.
So my attack was like an 8. I missed total, but then I drank my healing potion and got 6 health back. So,
I think drinking a healing potion is an action.
Oh, it was a bonus action to drink it yourself, and then it was an action to administer it to someone else. I could be wrong.
I'm pretty sure drinking a potion is
it does take an action.
No, it does take an action.
It does take an action.
It's an interaction with the environment to pull it out of your
I've been
pocket.
using that the whole time. We've been using that wrong, everyone. All right, we're gonna.
What in the other games?
Yeah. Now I know.
Oh no, it's an action. That's fair.
Son of a beast.
If people have been doing it wrong, it's not a big deal. It's just this is the first time I've got it.
All right, since my attack failed, I'll use a bonus action to fucking. Wait, what? Can I do that? A bonus action to cast Healing Word at level 1 on myself.
You can do that. Yeah, you can do that. If you want.
Okay. Oh, it was 4 plus 4. I get 8 HP back. Holy moly. Yeah. I'm doing great, guys. Keep up the good work.
How much did you heal?
I healed 8 points.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 4 and add plus 4.
That's not bad from a bonus action, man.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Level 1 healing word is the max I could get.
Is that it for Hallward?
Yeah, I can't do anything else. My turn's over.
It's back to me. Oh wait, no, it's Chupacabra.
Yeah,
and then it's me.
Okay, so
Take all those 8 points away.
number 1, Basil. You take 4 points of damage.
Okay. I hold concentration.
Right, I know. Yeah.
That's what I just rolled for.
Yeah, no, I figured as much. What'd you get on your concentration?
I got a 13.
Oh, so you're good.
Yeah.
You take the 4 points of damage and that's it. Howard, you take 7 points of
Jesus
damage.
Christ. Oh, there goes the healing word, guys.
Most of it, yeah. I mean, good thing you casted it though.
Howard's like,
action.
this is a valuable lesson on what to do when your teammate's getting fucked. Learn from me.
I love how Howard's just like, this hurts, but listen to my words.
I have to do something.
Even is gonna attack Nyx. Odd, it's gonna attack Hallward. That's going after Nyx. I missed again. The red one's rolling real bad. He's obviously the runt of the litter, and he's not very good at attacking.
He's a Howard.
At this point, out towards the farmhouse, you hear the sound of the farmer over by his front door, hearing the ruckus, and he's you hear cries of confusion. I knew it. I knew that something was gonna happen tonight. God damn it! You hear something. You hear the ruckus of the farmland or of the farmer at his house. And that wraps up the round. It's back up to Raina. All three chupacabras did their thing.
They're all chupacabra-ing.
They're having Howard for dinner.
I had this
Mm.
I had this mental image of the farmer like matching the guy in Billy Madison who comes out and steps on the bag of shit.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
That movie's good.
Yeah. He called the shit poop.
Okay.
Oh, did you get a new picture?
Oh yeah, hang on. I'll post a new picture. Hang on.
I mean, I imagine just everyone's around me because I can't do shit.
Yeah,
That's what
we
that's
all
what I'm
here.
visualizing. That's what I'm visualizing.
There's a battle. Yep, there's a battle map update for sure. Second.
It's okay,
I got it.
baby. I'll save you.
That's what I trained you for, Reno. I'll
You
take
did
all the
not
credit.
train me.
I'll take all the
You
credit.
did not train me.
My God.
I refuse.
This is a
Howard's
lesson for
ego is
everyone.
already huge.
This is a lesson for everyone in the party.
Okay, so I want to move to where I can get this green one in like a 15-foot cone, but I don't want to hit any. No, never mind. He's latched on to Howard.
Do it.
It's 3d6 damage. So
Don't do it.
yeah. I'll do the red. I'll do the red one, and like get far enough where like it reaches in the 15-foot cone without getting Nyx or Howard, if that's possible.
Oh, the red one. I gotcha.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
What are you
'Cause I wanna-
casting?
Burning hands.
Oh, burning hands. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you could move up. You could move up and cast it so that it does not hit Howard.
Or Nyx.
Yes. Yes, or next. Yes.
Okay. I'm not gonna see if it hits though. Oh wait, no, it's a 14 dex save, so hopefully they roll low.
14 dex. All right. Let's see what we got. Green. Red.
Yes, red.
Or wait, no, the green one won't be
It's
in
just,
there,
it's
right?
just red.
Yeah, it's just the red
It's
and
just the red.
red and the orange, red and the yellow.
If I could get the yellow, that would be
You
cool.
can. You can get the yellow.
Okay,
you
without
got-
hitting Howard?
That's without hitting anybody else.
Okay,
Without
cool.
hitting any party members or the cat or anything. You can
Okay.
get both of those.
Just need one of them
Both
at least.
Or yeah. You don't get the. You can't get the green without risking TJs.
Have
Yeah.
the sheep moved, or have the sheep just stayed stationary this whole time?
She moved right up, right to the side of it.
I'm just over there just chewing on grass, watching watching me get killed.
So both the chupacabras and the blast failed their saving throw. I rolled
Yes.
bad.
Okay.
I rolled real bad.
Nice. Howard's
All right.
Awesome.
Howard's like, ooh,
Rolled a 2 and a 3. So
it's
pissed.
toasty.
What do you mean? Why are you upset? We're winning together.
Oh, I'm happy, but like, I can't believe I rolled a 2 and a 3.
They
Yeah.
hit 8 points of damage.
Howard probably
8 points of
can't
damage.
believe he has a curse on him.
I told y'all came close to me, everyone's gonna start rolling bad. Look what happened.
The
What do you
hepatitis B
mean?
just
I'm
makes
doing
it
great.
spicy.
You're not immediately within the range of me. You're moving away from us.
Who are you, Will Wheaton? Will
Yes.
Wheaton?
Oh no, I lost my dice.
Oh no.
Listen, I'm good at fighting one-eyed ghouly guys, cultist guys, but I'm terrible at fighting these chupacabras.
You know what this is? This is karma for you giving me
It
bad,
is.
giving me bad time for rolling bad.
This is me for trying to steal your pipe.
Yeah, that too.
It's the new eye patch. I'm getting used to it.
Yeah.
Hazel's turn. You are poisoned at the moment.
Poison.
I'm.
Yeah, it tastes bad, man. This whatever this crap is that they spray, it's not good.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna attempt to hit the. How's our
Doing
our
good.
okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna try to hit. I have disadvantage because I'm poisoned, but
Right.
I'm gonna try to hit the one attached to him.
Sure.
Nope.
Maybe I'm meant to die here. Maybe this
I
is
don't-
how we're supposed to die.
Yeah,
I
maybe
don't-
this will be the
No.
graveyard.
Maybe this is what's supposed to happen here.
Yeah. I'm.
To teach us a lesson.
Yeah.
I
Don't
think.
worry,
God, how?
I'll cue up the funeral music. Hang on.
I think that's my turn. I don't think I have a bonus action.
You roll what was above or below a 10?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We cannot waste time on that. Do you have anything else though?
No, I don't think I do. I've used all my spells and I've done everything.
Okay, that's fair. Neither of
Let me
you are
cast
poisoned
friends on it.
anymore. Neither of you are poisoned anymore. The
Oh.
poison is gone.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
it was
I'm
a
good.
quick one. It was a quick
I got
bout.
one win. Woohoo!
So that's that. It goes to Milo.
Alright, same thing. I'm gonna
Shit's getting a little wild in this fucking pasture. Hallward's getting sprayed. People are missing their attacks. Reyna
I'm doing great.
Reyna unleashed this gout of fire. She's been bashing these things with missiles. At one point, she whipped one. She's doing a lot of damage to these things. The bushes in the map there, you see the two bushes behind the chupacabras. They are lit aflame.
Ooh.
Burning Hands
Oh.
lights things on fire. Yep. Sadly, they were just in the range. That is the price you pay for these spells. Those bushes are on fire. Doesn't look like it's about to get completely out of control, but there is plant matter on fire in the pasture currently.
as long
That
as
is the
they're
situation.
as long as they're
Those are
not
sheep ones.
sheep dressed as
Yes.
plants.
No, they're not sheep dressed as plants.
Alright, I'm gonna have Nyx go for the green one again. Just Nyx is pissed. They've missed 2 in a row, so third time's charm? Oh, it is 21 to hit.
Hell yeah.
Hit.
We can't miss forever,
Let's
guys.
go.
No, truth.
Only I
Right?
can.
Alright.
Alright, so it is 1d8 plus 4. 5. 11 on the green.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Hurt bad.
Still alive though?
He is.
Son of a bitch. Alright, Milo. I guess we'll just try to finish the green one off. If he's hurt bad.
Yeah, he looks pretty hurt.
Yeah, alright, let's try. Let's see. Ooh, natural 20, baby!
Oh yeah.
Woo!
All right, let's roll some
Awesome.
beautiful damage.
So that's double the die, right? And then add?
It's not double the multiplier, but it is double the die.
Yeah, okay. So 1d8.
Or not the not the modifier. Not double the modifier, double the die. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, so 13.
What I'm waiting for is 13 damage. Oh
Yep.
yeah, you shoot this thing. All right, so you shoot this thing right through the top of the skull, and it dies instantly. It lets go. It drops, it drops its bite, and it just falls right at Hallward's feet with an arrow through its head.
Nice.
Yeah, no, the crit that I'm waiting for is when the paladin calls in his goddamn divine strike, and then he crits with that,
Yeah.
and you multiply all those divine radiant damage that get doubled. That's the shit right there.
Yeah.
That's the good old dragon killer, or the undead killer, because they're vulnerable to that shit. So then, yeah, that's the attack you want to crit. But no, that's a good one right there. A headshot to the chupacabra.
I would move 5 feet to my left just so I'm diagonal and have a good view of the red one. And then leave Nyx where they are.
5 feet to the left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so I'm not trying to shoot through my cat or under or over my cat. Yeah.
Shoot through my leg hole.
Speak with animals. Where do you want me to shoot? Through my leg hole.
Oh yeah, you did cast Speak with Animals. Last session.
At some point, yeah.
Last session you did.
I guess that lasts till a long rest, right?
It lasts a long time.
Yeah.
It lasts quite a bit.
Okay, so it's like a free action. I'll be like, Nyx, how you doing?
These things really stink.
Nyx hasn't actually been hit yet, so she's like, all right.
Yeah, she does not like them though.
Yeah.
Because they're monsters and they smell awful.
Yep.
It's Hallward's turn if Milo's done.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Howard will he's gonna try to do what he's been doing this whole time, just hit one of them and use defensive flourish. So he's gonna be like, I had it, but good job, Milo.
No.
And he'll like use his foot to push off of Basil, like backwards, and like aim his scimitar backwards, like thrust it in backwards like that. Please, dear God. It doesn't hit.
No.
So as I'm like, ugh, and I hit, like, I miss, I'm like, fuck. I'll just cast Healing Word on myself as a bonus action again. Seeing as I can, that's the only thing I can do at this point. I'm like, bitch. I get 6 health back. Actually, yeah, so as I do that, I miss. I'm gonna, like, I guess I would roll and heal myself and start running behind Reyna. So I'll take the opportunity attack from the red one.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Oh no.
Has to get 18 or higher because of shield.
I totally missed.
Yeah, he's like, you're doing great, guys. This is a great team exercise. And
You're going to.
Why are you running?
hide behind Reyna.
Hey, that's fair.
You're doing
I-
great.
I
Kid.
love it.
He
Okay.
leads from the back.
Oh, as I'm running, can I, like, as a free interaction, can I pick my hand crossbow up as I'm running away?
Yes.
Since I dropped it on the ground earlier.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. I thought you
Yeah.
stowed it, but yeah.
No, I
guess you
literally
kinda
just like
threw
Oh,
threw
you
it
dropped
threw it backwards. Yeah, that's my turn. Good job, guys.
Chupacabra's good to go. Basil, take 9 points of damage.
Oh no!
This was a big gulp. This was lots of blood.
So dragon trying to make an item. It's a dragon's blood.
I rolled 11 on my con, so I succeed. You still have Shield of Faith.
Woohoo!
Yes, you do.
Maybe that's what's making me miss. The Shield of Faith. It's
Yeah,
blinding my eye. and I
That's
can't-
probably
what.
it.
Yeah, that's
It's just too bright.
It's too friendly. of a
Blinding
gesture.
your one good eye.
Yeah.
Chupacabra is gonna. The red one is gonna look at Reyna and try to attack her.
No.
Good.
Oh wait, I have a.
I rolled a 24 to hit. I almost
Damn it.
critted you. I almost critted you.
Damn
Holy shit,
it.
dude, that's crazy.
My AC's 20 right now too.
I know it
I
is.
still get hit.
Happens to
Yeah.
the best of us. Happens
If
to the
you have
best of
shield,
us.
if you have shield, you can get your AC to 25.
I don't.
Take it like a
6
champ,
points
dude.
of damage, and it attaches to you.
How many points?
6 points. 6 points
Oh.
of piercing specifically.
Great.
Howard's like, you got this. I believe in you.
Shut up, you coward.
Now you know how I feel.
It rhymes with Howard.
Coward.
Howard
the
the coward.
That's not gonna stick. Don't say
That song's not gonna stick, he says.
that.
It's Reyna's one-hit wonder. She'll go to town by town singing that song.
Rena's
Oh,
like, I'm
yeah.
a bard now.
Hey, she can sing. Star cannot, but she can. Okay, well, that sucked.
That's the Chupacabra's turn. We'll reload the map for you guys.
Yay.
This thing is disgusting to look at.
Why are you looking at it then?
Because it's cool.
It's cool and gross, yeah.
Yeah, it's the best thing. Best of both worlds. Hell yeah.
And up to the top, we have Reyna.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna hit this thing with that's in front of me with my whip, or on me actually.
Okay.
Tyler.
I want to hit something, man.
18 to hit.
You hit. Yep, you hit it.
All right.
Living my dream.
Quit saying your
6
one-liners. I'm
points
trying to
of damage.
You're right. I stopped.
Nice job.
Damage, actually.
And
Yep,
then, can I, for bonus action, I have, I just want to punch it, because it's going to be like 1 point, but...
every little bit helps.
You're copying my shit.
Yes, you can.
Well,
Yes, you
okay.
can. You can roll an attack.
Right.
What's your strength?
Oh, shit. Well, that's a 4.
Well, okay.
I hit it and go, ow!
Pink, breaks your wrist.
Oh, I tried. Okay, I'm done.
Tear all her knuckles crack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, ow, 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 that hurts.
Like, ooh.
Howard?
That was the sheep. That wasn't Howard.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's my turn.
Yeah, it's yeah. It's
So I'm gonna try to fucking grab the jockey and hold him still, and then stab upwards. Natural 20, baby.
There you go.
I don't have a smite, so I can't do that. But natural 20. So 2 of these.
Fleeing of Howard's curse saved you.
True, you left. That was the wrong dice. Hang on. 8, 7, 15, 19 points of damage.
Oh.
Do I kill it?
Please.
You don't, but it's
Damn
pretty
it.
hurt. It's pretty hurt, and it shoots its poison. You have to make a con saving throw because you hurt it really bad.
Oh, so I get punished for doing good.
That's the nature of the chupacabra. Punish you for the ouch.
This is the yellow one?
Yeah, it's the yellow one.
I get an 8 con save.
You're gonna be poisoned for a round.
And I'll just say, "Get off of me, you devil!" And as I stab
You
up.
know you're doing good when they shoot their poison.
You have
Yeah, you do. What?
Do you have to do a concentration check now?
Oh, no, I didn't take damage.
No, he didn't take any damage.
Once the
I thought you just-
chupacabra
I thought you
does,
just the chupacabra just. Oh, he just get poisoned. That's
I
right.
get
Yeah,
poisoned.
it's just a poison effect. It doesn't do damage.
Thank God.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, it'd be too
I
bro.
would've
It'd
been
be
down,
way.
dude.
I wouldn't have thrown this many at you if that poison spray did damage on top of
That's my turn, by the way.
it a little bit. Milo's turn.
Hey, let's do the same thing again. Red one this time. The red one is the red one latched on Reyna?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Nyx is like, hell no. Yeah, we'll just do the
It
maul.
took 2 bites at Nyx and failed.
Yeah, the maul at the red one from Nyx.
Sure.
What is that? 10?
10 will miss.
10 will miss. Nyx is like, fuck. Like, I hear that. You guys all just hear, meow.
You hear displeasure.
Milo hears, fuck.
She's taking too much from Howard. Too many lessons.
Milo's just like, it's alright. And Milo will shoot also at the. Actually. Yeah, Milo will shoot at the red one. Just a regular old longbow attack. He got stepped. Oh, natural one. Let's redo that one. It's 19.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I assume that hits.
It casts shield. Party.
I think its AC is like I think it was 13 was the lowest I've heard it go to that.
Alright, 1d plus 3. 5 on the red. 5 demos. Are you muted
you're
again?
Tom.
5 damage. Yep.
Oh.
Was muted. Reyna and Nyx have to make Constitution saving throw.
Yay. Oh, but I have +4 to that right now. I think. Hold on, let me check that.
Yeah, Nyx rolled a 21.
That's good.
Okay.
Can you tell your cat to quit stealing my rolls, damn it?
I got specific kitty dice. I don't know if you can see.
You just need an 11
Focus?
star.
Focus.
I got an 8.
Oh, sad. Yeah, you're poisoned. That's the last.
Could have been
poison
Howard.
spray yeah, that's the last poison spray that's gonna happen. Y'all needed 11s to pass that.
Quit breathing it in.
Shut up, Hal, you're no help.
Where's your gas mask? That's the end of my turn. I'm not moving.
Howard's turn.
Yeah. Quit breathing in the stink. Howard's gonna do like one of those back to back around, and he's just gonna top of the thing on her leg. He's gonna what the? Come on, baby. I rolled a 13. Yes.
Hit.
Holy shit. Okay. I gotta use all the marbles in the bucket. I'm just gonna attack it. Yeah, it just takes damage. I'm not gonna do a defensive flourish or anything like that. How does it? Oh yeah, okay. That. Ooh, plus that. It takes 10 damage, 10 slashing damage, and then as a bonus action, I'm going to say, "You're doing great, Reyna. Stay in the game, kid." And I'm gonna give her a little playful slap to give her a bardic inspiration.
On her face. Just
Yeah, just like a not like a slap, just like a little bit of like a little like one of those little like pat slaps, like "You're doing great, kid." And then I'm gonna like back away from her.
He's gonna look very confused.
You have a bardic inspiration. You have 1d6 to roll for any
Coo.
thing.
Coo.
inspirations.
That's my turn, Tom.
Sure.
Turn Tom.
Yes.
I'll move like 10 feet to her right, if that makes sense. Like so. Like
So someone will hit you instead of me.
Oh no, you're in front of me still.
My brave hero.
All in a day's work. Kiss my fedora and winks at you. Like
Oh gosh.
the guy that
So you just blink.
Hazel takes 7 points of damage from the drain.
Oh my god.
Reyna takes 5 points of damage.
7?
Oh.
You need to chill out, man. You need to chill out.
Oh. Oh no.
Here's what's gonna happen.
7 points?
This
Shit.
battle is basically over. What's gonna happen is these Chupacabra are gonna detach. They're gonna try and get away. Between all the ranged attacks and all the attacks of opportunity, I'm saying they're not leaving this pasture. You guys are going to kill them. Not a single spell of first level or higher. Any of your fucking special powers got to be used. These things are on their last legs and they're scared. They suck up the last bit of blood and then they try to get away, and they're gonna fail if you choose to.
Just like a mosquito.
Knock them out. You can kill them. Shoot whatever arrows. They're dead. They're eating a lot of opportunity attacks, and you guys are gonna be able to kill them. They're all at like single-digit points left.
Oh yeah.
So that is what's happened. We can end the combat there. Not always gonna end them like that, but for sure they're gonna leave and you guys are gonna kill them. I just don't want to waste time rolling dice when. Yep. So we can end the music. And party gets 500 experience.
Holy guacamole.
Not that's oh wait, hang on. I gotta divide it. Hang on, wait. It's not 500 for everybody. Everybody, I gotta add the math. Hang on. And then you saved all the sheep too. That was actually part of the mission. So that's...
Thank God I was staying latched on. I was staying focused for them sheep.
Yeah. You took one for the team.
Yes.
Was it 500 divided between 4 of us?
It's a different number and it's divided. So just take that number and throw it in the trash for a second. Not gonna be quite that much per person. But it's more than that divided. Because you guys saved every last sheep.
Let me write down. Howard did not hit shit.
Yeah, what were the sheep doing that whole time? Were they spooked or were they just fucking sleeping?
I mean, they were spooked, but you had them on ropes that were latched to the ground.
Oh,
so
that's
that
true.
You could keep them. Otherwise this would have been a whole different ball game.
Oh, okay.
But because you guys wanted to have them latched, you came up with the idea of putting an alarm, and then you put them all in that area. You could have just had them free roam if you didn't think of the alarm. That was your guys' idea. They were just going to be wandering the damn pen. This would be a whole different ball game, but because of how you approached it,
nice.
Everybody gets 190 experience points. Added to their character sheet themselves. How close are you to leveling?
900 buckaroo. Or wait, no. 367.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are getting close to the level. Not quite there yet, but within the next 2 encounters, likely you're gonna level up. Or if you solve problems without fighting or anything like that, big quest. The next real quest turn, and you're probably gonna level, is what it's looking like. At the end of this fucking mission, that's what it's looking like. So yeah, the farmer comes out. I mean the whole field isn't on fire. Some of the bushes are on fire. And he'll, I mean, it happens, but the ground itself is not dry to where it's gonna cast his whole field aflame. The fire can get calmed down. He'll call his girls to, get water, and, the wife will help, and, you guys can probably give a hand or two. If you're trying to quell the fire. Even if you guys don't, it's going to get quelled. I'm not going to say you burned down this guy's farm, but you took out a couple of his bushes. A fireball spell would have been a much different story.
Who's looking the roughest?
Yeah, some of you have some damage.
I think it's either you or Raina.
Yeah, how's Raina looking?
How are you looking? How are you looking?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm a hero. I'm fine.
Yeah,
I'll
guys,
go over to.
I'm not looking too well right now.
I'll go over to Raina and I'll heal her for 10 points.
Nice.
Oh, thank goodness.
You
I was at 8.
You'll be fine, and I'll just kind of touch you, tap you, and your wounds will just start knitting up.
Oh, thank you so much. That was a little scary.
We made it through.
Perfectly controlled substance. We had that under control. Good job, team.
How bloody does Hal look right now?
There's a bunch of blood on me. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm still pretty healthy at the moment because I healed myself. But I'm just my pants down. It's just blood.
How much are you down?
Oh, I'm only down 7 points.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I won't worry about it then.
Oh, I could use some help. Oh, I'm down so
How?
I don't even-
How dare you hide behind me?
I wasn't hiding. It was called tactical positioning. It worked.
I'm way more squishy than you.
I don't want to hear shit. I got bit for 5 fucking seconds.
30
And everyone
seconds.
hit it and kept missing.
I didn't miss anything.
Let's move on.
Yeah, yeah, that thing was
Keep
sucking
that.
blood from you for like over 10 seconds, man. That sucks. Like,
I want to walk up to the farm and be like, where's this fucking prize sheep? I need to see it.
I'm gonna kill it.
he says, "Oh, you wish to see the livestock?
Yes, the prize, the good one.
I could tend you. We could tend your wound if you."
No. I need to see the sheep now.
Don't mind him.
And how is Howard's like talking this? He just faints from the blood loss.
Yeah, make it.
Just faints from the blood loss.
Make an intimidation or a persuasion check based on how you're trying to come off to this guy. There's a reason.
I want to make the intimidation check and then just pass out afterwards, just from just blood loss. It's a 17 intimidation check.
Oh, okay. He's you frighten the farmer a little bit, and then you say like you're gonna kind of pass
show
out.
me the sheep. Just face on the ground.
Is he all right?
It's like, well, I thought he was, but
what are they? What? Oh God, what are those creatures? Like the farmer's in the field now with you guys, and he sees it. He goes, "Oh God, well that doesn't look normal."
I just say, well, from what I understand, they're chupacabra. And they travel in packs. Obviously, there were 5 of them. But, I mean, I might be wrong, but I don't think you'll have to deal with them, at least for a little bit. I don't really know how long this will last. Do I know how long this will last? Like, is this like an isolated incident, or?
You know that this type of thing is not unheard of, according to what writings that you've read on them. Many beings, might train them to do fucked up things. Like there might be if this were not a countryside land, you would see that evil creatures would keep these things to just as like one might keep a dog or something. But in the wild, they kind of just go out and do stuff like this. They roam the hill lands and the countryside, and they kill goats, and they suck their blood until they're dead, and then they leave. They're just like land bats. They have characteristics of bats as you're looking at them. So you would know that this is kind of normal. An uneducated farmer might not know anything about chupacabra.
Okay.
They're not like the most common things, but this is a common enough occurrence.
So I'll just say they're basically like vermin. I mean, there's no like rhyme or reason. They may come one day, but I mean, at least this pack, this grouping is dealt with for now. So you have that going for you, and I'll look down at Howard. I'm like, he looked okay, right? Like, and I'll just lean down and I'll cast Cure Wounds on him.
That'll wake you up, Howard, for sure.
6 back.
He comes back. That damn sheep. Where is it?
He says, he hears nothing in the distance, the farmer. He goes, I'm actually gonna get the sheep back out here. I'm assuming this has been the problem then. They've been hitting up the farm, every other night.
Do you mind if we stay here the rest of the night before we move on?
Oh no, that was part of the deal.
Okay.
That was absolutely part of the deal. You get hospitality, you get a meal tomorrow, and I'm gonna wrangle up what coin and perishable goods that I can sacrifice as payment, and that hopefully will be.
I don't think your coin
Reward.
is needed. Honestly, I don't think that's something
Are
that
you
we
sure?
care.
Are you sure? I have no problem paying, wandering folk for mercenary services, which is what you've provided me. It would have taken a lot longer to reach the king or to reach the soldiers' garrison to have them send someone out for this, and I might have had to pay them for it if there was no sighting of beasts. Now I have proof, so I can get word to the guards that there are these creatures running amok. But if you don't wish my coin, thank you. I have no problem paying it.
I think
Have you? Oh,
I was just gonna say only if it's like only if you have enough to live and it's extra. Otherwise, keep it. Absolutely.
Oh, I'm not broke. I'm not broke, but I mean, I might have been had you not come along and I lost more sheep.
Right.
I believe in paying my dues, paying my debts.
Well, here's the
You've
how
done
about,
me a
how about
service.
this? We don't expect much. Whatever you feel comfortable, whatever's good for you.
Understood. We'll talk more about that in the morning. I'm gonna get
fair.
the sheep out to the pasture. Could you? I can't ask my girls to clean up these vermin. Could you please carry some of these vermin, just off the farm, just somewhere, over there. He points, off to the side. He goes, "Can you please get the vermin from the fields? You don't have to clean up the blood spatters or anything like that. Just, I can't ask my family to touch these vermin, and I'd rather not carry everyone myself."
Absolutely, yeah. We can do that.
I appreciate it.
have you heard of any other strange occurrences? We're still traveling along the road. Is there anything we should avoid or be ready for?
I mean,
I would hate to be ambushed by more of these beasts or anything else out there.
sometimes the wild, coyotes or coy dogs will attack stragglers. We'll have that, but on the roads, it's mostly people you have to watch out for, and even that is rare. Though lately, I've been hearing things have been turning up. Uh, there was talk of someone found dead on the road, some night. So the roads are a little dangerous, but that's all I've heard.
The night you say?
I mean, I don't know if the knight died at night, but like it happened. It was a knight that died, not a night attack. A knight on the road
Right.
actually died, and that doesn't happen. Not in these
Uh,
parts.
Do you happen to know the knight's name or any description of him?
Can't say I have. I heard it from passerbys. I don't mind my affairs in that with the courts. I keep out of courtly affairs and politics. Just a simple sheep herder and rancher. But that said, if any knight was found dead on these roads, be extra careful, especially at night.
These passerbyers, do they happen to have someone that was wearing a blue robe, by chance?
Blue robe?
Yeah.
Not that I remember.
Okay.
He gets the sheep out. You guys move the corpses.
Yeah.
Does anyone have training in religion?
I mean, I have training in everything.
I don't think I actually do.
The
No.
paladin has no training in religion?
I got this one, pal. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Take a
you-
step back.
The bard has training in all of it.
I use my I've slept with tons of women, tons of nuns.
Oh my goodness. Here we go.
Nuns?
Howard is none.
Howard the nun banger.
Oh my.
Yeah, if we're considering like half proficiency training, like
I'll allow anybody to make religion checks on this. Actually, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Even
I
Nick?
don't want to bar. Not Nyx. No, not Nyx.
She just tells us everything in meow.
I got a natural 1. I don't know shit.
Natural 20 plus 4, so 24.
I got 13. Bless up.
Look at smart. Smarty pants
Okay.
over here.
9.
Okay. So we got a
Fine.
natural 20. Who else got something did someone else get something impressive, or was it a bunch of bad rolls and
I
then
got
a nat 20?
13.
A natural one's impressive.
It
There
truly
you go.
is.
Impressively bad.
Both sides. We got a great success and a great.
Yeah, so the natural one, you have never even heard of
What
a
is the
chupacabra to this day. Like, this is the first time you've heard of it. You have no bearing of any lore. Reyna, during your time in, because I imagine, because you went to school for wizardry, right? That was written in your backstory. Like, you went to school.
yes.
So
Wizard Academy.
in some classes based on religion and things like that, you remember seeing a picture of this creature. Now that you're up close and helping with the disposal, even if you're not like picking it up and like carrying it, you being more close to this in a non-hostile encounter where you're able to clear your thoughts. You remember these things were in religious tomes. And you can't remember exactly everything about it, but it is said that chupacabra were servants of the demon god Camazotz, the demon lord of bats. And it is believed that chupacabras came into existence because of meddling with demonic blood, and it was cultists of Camazotz that even brought chupacabras into existence, to the point where now they're just a natural thing in the world that have these demonic, they're not demons, but they have demonic essence enmeshed in their DNA. So they're monsters, and they're monsters because of demonic bullshit. Cultists of this demonic bat god fucked with things and actually brought imbalance to the natural order, so that now there are chupacabras, these land bat monsters that suck blood.
How do you
Bit of
spell
lore.
the Lord's name?
Yeah, I will spell it for you guys. Yeah, and only Reyna knows this. What she chooses to share with the party, that's on her. That's good juicy lore though. Camazotz is the name of the demon lord. Camazotz. Yep.
Amazon.
Sounds like a fun drink.
Interesting.
Yeah, right.
I'll take some Camazotz,
I'm
please.
gonna mix me a Camazotz tomorrow.
Now that you see these things, spitting image of what you read about in a religious text back in your days of school, and it was dealing with like the effects of demon worship throughout the ages, and there was a chapter on how demon worship has disrupted the natural balance of order and life within the biomes. And now there's monstrosities running around because cultists and demons and demonology have meshed in with life, to where there's creatures running around that aren't demons, but they're not normal either. And that's the long-winded Tolkien rant of the session, probably. Good natural 20 roll. Really important there.
So I was half right. They were kind of
yes,
demons.
yes, you were. And I looked. I had to sit there and look. I'm like, ooh, let's take a look. I'm like, they're monstrosities, but they have demon DNA in them to an extent. Like, there's a couple chromosomes in there that are definitely fiend.
You extra.
There's a few extra chromosomes that are not normal, and that's why they're monstrosities and not like beasts. Like, these could have been beasts once, but they're monstrosities now because of this demon shit.
Is the farmer still out there with us?
No, like, Reyna comes to this conclusion as you guys are like carrying the bodies off, and the farmer's doing his farmer duty.
Yeah, I definitely would have shared all that.
Okay, so yeah, that's
I'm
now
not gonna
public
repeat everything.
No,
I'm
you
just-
shouldn't. No,
just
and you
gonna-
shouldn't have to. Yep.
Oh, my immersion.
Could I actually like rewind just a little bit while he was still out there and say, actually, I think I might speak for all of us. Instead of coin, do you have any drink?
Like ale?
Yes, low shelf L.
Stop.
Yeah,
Oh
we-
my god.
I'll take the
Anything that'll
coin.
get you drunk. I mean, I feel like that's a pretty good reward for.
Yes, I'll have the wife break open one of the ale casks.
Why
for
don't
you
you
guys.
open
no,
it?
No, it's just
Why don't you go. I like that. How about
Oh,
that?
he's like, I've got to deal with these sheep in the fields. And he's like,
Oh, you're right.
honey, break open one of the casks. And
I
like,
think-
he just screams it.
I think I'll help dispose of the chupacabras. Also,
Yes.
if they have any like specific branding or markings on them, maybe I don't know if these were maybe recently made or something like that, but I would look for anything specific that would distinguish them from any other monster.
Yeah, sure. Do you make an investigation check on the creatures?
And Arena's gonna help me.
Oh,
I mean,
What?
yes. Hello. Yes. Do you need assistance?
You
That
you
is
said
not
you
my
knew
accent.
you said you knew about these creatures. Could you help me look for any identifying features? Maybe they had a master of sorts. I'm not exactly sure how they work.
Oh, of course.
Like a master of puppets?
I just refuse to touch it.
I'll flip it over. Okay.
He's on a fucking electric guitar.
so yeah, you both can make investigation checks, or somebody can assist the other if that's
I'll
how you
assist
wanna
her.
do it.
I'll assist her.
Oh yeah, you should probably assist me.
Howard's waiting to see this fucking sheep. He's been waiting all night to see this damn sheep.
Howard just standing there
He is
tapping his
staring.
foot.
He is focused, just watching, waiting for a sheep to come out.
24.
Where's this
Good roll.
goddamn sheep?
I want to see what he
24.
almost died for.
Yeah. 24.
You notice, in the little divot in the back of the neck, there appears to be a brand mark.
Ooh.
Write that down. Write that down.
There is a brand mark. It's a little bit weathered. It's a little bit tough to make out, but it's there. It's on all of them.
Have we seen these brands before?
No.
Damn.
It says
But
Costco.
you two can make knowledge religion checks if you want, because you're there looking at them and see if you can remember.
Okay, sure.
See if that rings any bells. It's not offhand knowledge. No, absolutely not.
No, I didn't. I
Not good, not bad.
7.
You said religion?
Religion. It is hands down a religion check. Yes.
16?
16's not bad.
That's not bad.
But
It looks like an abyssal sigil. That would be demonic related.
Son of a
And,
bitch! I was gonna
it's-
take that language.
You don't have any real defining proof of what the sigil could mean, but I just gave you a good healthy chunk of lore on
Yeah.
the nature of these things.
Howard's like,
I'm gonna,
You don't know for sure what that sigil means, but you could pair hand in hand if those two are linked what that sigil could mean.
Howard's busy waiting for
Howard's
his
like
sheep.
this.
I'm gonna
And I
take,
wasn't. Yeah. No, keep going.
I'm gonna take, like, some of my paper and ink, and I'm gonna try to copy it down as best as possible. So I have it.
Just a rubbing, like put it on its neck and.
No, I was just gonna draw it as
Oh
best
yeah,
as possible.
I'm gonna send you what it looks like.
Ooh. Maybe
you caught
I'll
me-
show
You
how.
guys caught me off guard with this. I want you to know this information was not originally planned to go to you in my story arc.
That's
These
what I
boss
love
ass
about
rolls
D&D.
unlocked it. No, these boss ass rolls changed everything. You're getting information now that you shouldn't have. But it is what it is.
I brought the brains over, so
Hey, no, the brains, the investigation, and the D20 rolls, it all adds up.
Good
Why
thing
won't
you
let
didn't bring
save
me
this?
or Nyx.
no, Nyx would know. He'd know. He'd know.
With that -1, Nyx is like,
Mm.
meow.
Nick just scratches at him.
Yeah,
like,
just
"Mark."
starts eating it like food.
Do as you must.
Yeah, Nyx is Yoda. Very wise, not very smart.
Wee! She's on your. You're carrying her on your
Yeah.
back. Whee!
All right, I'm getting you the picture, guys. 1 second.
Oh, good.
It's fucking taking forever because
Internet.
I did not have it completely ready. I did not expect you guys to find this info, but it's all good. It's
I guess
there.
I'll just talk to Basil. Be like, my goodness, this is Abyssal. Do you know Abyssal?
I was not. That is not something I looked into.
Well,
First,
maybe one of the other two would know it.
why would they know Abyssal?
I mean, why not? Howard tends to know things that he probably shouldn't.
How do you mean? What? Who is Howard?
Um,
Who is
he's
Howard?
kind of grumpy.
Right. Little scared,
Very.
scaredy cat.
Well, he's not always like that, but sometimes. I mean, he was bleeding out in his defense. But I was a little upset and I called him Howard the Coward. But you know,
Is that not gonna stick? Are we not?
I don't want to hurt his
Ooh,
feelings. He
that's-
can be kind of sensitive. We dueled and I beat his ass, and it was.
Good.
If Howard wasn't super focused, he'd be like, "You're lying."
But I told him thank you for letting me win.
Oh,
It's
good,
just
good job, Raina.
uh,
Good job.
yeah.
He seemed a little like he needed help out there. So
He's actually pretty good, honestly. Today just wasn't his day.
right. There was some kind of like curse around him or something. I don't know. Maybe the
I know y'all got
fu-
close and just kept missing. I don't know what happened.
maybe the fumes really stuck to him. I don't know.
Yeah, he's not. He's a great fighter. I promise. You just caught him at a bad moment.
Do you? I'll lower my voice. Do you know how he lost his eye?
He hasn't revealed that to me personally yet. So, but I did make him that cool eye patch.
It's very cool.
I will get it out of him. I feel like we will become close friends.
I love that within like 48 hours, you're like, I don't like your eye patch. I'm gonna make you a new one.
Get this.
That
sigil
is
is-
Raina.
Yeah, yeah.
The sigil is posted.
Oh,
It's very small
cool.
because it's in the nape of the neck and it's a small creature to begin with. So it's a bit weathered, but it looks very much like that. It's got, that sort of bat-like shape.
pretty well. Let's see if any of our other friends know what this is.
Is there anything I should know about Nyx or his owner?
Well, don't just go with the pet Nyx. You should always ask.
Right.
Milo is very new to everything. So please don't trick him. It's not fun.
Oh, I would never.
I was
Well,
just-
He
Hal
seems
does
like
it
a
all
good
the
lad.
time. He's really great. I really like him. And Nyx is just adorable.
Yes. Nyx is quite the fighter out there.
Oh yeah.
Did more
Let's-
than I did.
he's well trained, or I assume that's what he is. I've never seen a fucking house cat that big.
I haven't either. It's pretty amazing. That's actually I just kind of went up to Milo and that's how we met because I was like, that is a huge fucking cat.
I
Right.
overhear this and I'm like, it's actually just a regular house cat. It's not a fucking house cat. They don't do much of that.
Did you remove that part of them? Or...
Well, I mean, they're actually not real.
It's not real?
Not real. Like, if they were to have perished in that fight, I could bring them back.
Oh,
you know,
That's
it's
amazing.
like, and they would have been like, that sucked, but it didn't suck that much.
Well,
Right.
I would hate for your cat to get too hurt.
I mean, I would hate that too. It hasn't happened yet, but
What if you
Oh,
found
she
your
was kicking ass. I'm
sorry.
Where'd you find your cat if it wasn't like born?
Oh,
Is what it,
I didn't find it. I created it
oh. Oh.
with ease.
That's
Sorry,
fantastic.
maybe I could expand on that. I
Right.
found out that I'm part of a lineage. My
Oh.
father could do this, and I discovered I could do this, and I chose to create an animal in the image of my house cat. So yes, there's actually one that's smaller,
Oh.
appropriately sized for a house. This one's appropriately sized for me to ride.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow. That's impressive.
amazing, Milo.
Have who was your father?
I don't know. He disappeared when I was really young.
Ah,
That's kind of why I'm
My-
out here.
my condolences.
Well, I don't know if he's dead. So you might save those till we find that out, right?
No, I'm sure he's fine with
I hope.
such a great son.
But, I mean, I guess your condolences are appropriate because I kind of came to terms with the fact that he died a long time ago until I found out that he might not actually be dead. So, surprise for me. Yeah.
Do you know where he might be?
I don't. I have no idea. I just the only thing I know is that he had to leave.
Hmm.
My mother didn't know why, so I don't know why.
Well, I hope we can help you find him,
Quite.
or at least figure out where he might be.
Well, I appreciate the sentiment. I mean, I fully planned on doing this myself, but I guess this is what friends are for?
Well, of course.
Groups are for? I don't know. Thank you.
Yeah, comrades, patriots.
I mean, comrade's a little bit of a stretch.
Okay, well.
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna pull out my little piece of paper and be like, do you know what this is?
Oh, right.
I looks like a spider. I've seen lots of those, but other than that, no.
You don't know abyssal?
I don't.
Okay. Maybe Hal will.
Maybe. How far is
All right.
Hal from us? Isn't he like?
He's
It's
trying
just-
to look at the sheep.
Where's the
He's
goddamn sheep?
Oh yeah, no. The farmer has gotten the sheep out in the pasture that are supposed to be out there right now, and yeah. I mean, you can't tell what's so special about any of them, Howard. I mean, they all just look like sheep to you. I mean, there's some that have nicer kept fleecing and all that, and but I mean, they're just livestock to you. You know, you're a soldier. Is your animal handling or your knowledge nature or anything like that any higher than any of your other stats or anything? Or
No, they're not the highest.
Yeah,
Except
you
those
don't-
two, yeah.
right, yeah, you don't see anything so special about them, to be honest.
Hey,
From
if
your
that fucking sheep
untrained
starts
eye.
doing cartwheels, I bet your ass I can tell you what kind of sheep it is. I got a good acrobatic score.
Right, yeah, yeah, they're just out there grazing, being sheep. You don't see where, or actually a lot of them are tired and they're just resting. It's very anticlimactic in terms of that. You know, been waiting to see how bitchin' these prize-winning sheep are, and they're just sitting out there just being animals. They don't. There's nothing that special about it in terms of your untrained eye, except they do look nice. They're well kept animals. You know, for farm animals, they're well kept.
You will see that, if anything.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go walk over to Hal. Hal!
I'll be right back, guys. You can roleplay.
What's up?
What if he? Good.
Wait, can you say it again?
What's up?
There it is.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, let's focus on the sheep. Where is she? That's my Batman voice.
Do you know?
Yes.
Do you happen to know Abyssal?
No, not really.
Oh. Well, have you seen this symbol before? And then I'll pull a piece of paper, show you.
No, not really.
Oh.
But I could do something if you let me have it.
What are you gonna do?
Comprehend languages.
I can sing to it. It'll tell me its secrets.
Interesting.
Don't
Well,
question it. It's not. It works. Okay.
Okay. Here. Hand you the piece of paper.
I'll wait for Tom to get back before I do anything else.
Oh. Well,
Sorry,
I
it takes a little
love
bit
D&D.
to happen. There's
Well,
like a
while
loading
he's-
time.
yeah, while he's concentrating on
Wait,
that.
before you leave, do you have any salt or soot on you?
Yeah, 'cause I carry that all the time.
Okay, great. I need some of that.
I was just joking.
They probably have a chimney.
I'm
Oh.
sure there's probably some soot under the shrubs that were burning hands
Oh,
did.
yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
I would
literally
love to see
100
Hal
places
just-
to look.
Just getting soot from that.
Hal, it's all right. I'll go get it.
Oh.
That's what I need it for.
He's
Take
closer.
me over the edge so I can have my magical powers.
Oh no.
I snort soot.
All right.
I'm gonna get a drink real quick,
Okay.
and then we'll be good to continue on with the rest of everything.
Yeah, I need you for the next part.
Okay, I'll be right there.
So
Now
Well-
we kill the fucking farmer.
No.
wait, why are we killing the farmer? What happened?
It's a fucking sheep. It's a normal sheep.
Well, do you know much about sheep?
No, I don't.
Are they right
Well-
there?
Yeah.
Are we all near the sheep now?
I mean, if y'all walk towards me, I was just analyzing them, so probably.
Yeah, I walked over there to Hal, so we're over there now.
Right, I will also, when he comes back, I will do
Yeah.
a nature check, I guess.
I would probably have walked over to Basil while this bullshit's going on. Hey, good job
Yes.
out there.
Oh,
Good job.
you too, Howard.
Thank
You
you.
too.
Now I don't know
I'll
if you know
just,
this
I'll
or not.
just pat Basil on the back, like
I
good
don't know
job.
if you know this, but I'm somewhat their teacher. I'm pretty sure I told you that before.
You,
Oh.
This
oh,
was the lesson.
Raina
Oh,
rolls her eyes.
you're
it's
the
the
teacher.
lesson. Whenever one of your companions, co-workers, is in trouble, you have to step up. You guys did great. I'm proud of all of you,
That
especially you, Nix.
I mean, I didn't hear that. I heard something different from
For who?
Nyx.
What did that bitch say?
Whoa. Whoa.
She
Nyx.
said, "Whoa."
Yes.
Oh, you're so good, Nix. You're so good to me.
What?
Nix,
I could just
Nix
imagine
hears,
Raina shooting me daggers, and then I'm like,
Yeah,
oh.
she was, yeah.
so Nix understands common and can speak to me. And you literally, like, when you turn towards Nix and say, especially you, Nix, like, rolls their eyes and looks at me and says, is this guy for fucking real?
Jacob, what did you need me for?
So Raina bought over the parchment with the symbol,
Yes.
and so she was giving it to me. So what I was going to do is I was going to go swipe up some soot from the bushes and go ask the farmer for a pinch of salt so I can cast comprehend language on it.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so I would-
That can get done, absolutely.
Yes,
Take an
so-
inspiration if you don't have one.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, so I would get the ingredients of
Raina can take an inspiration too. Actually, everybody can. Every for this investigate. Yeah, you guys investigated some stuff and got really good rolls, and now you're just putting everything to use to finding out details. I'm giving everybody an inspiration.
Oh yeah. So,
Yeah, no, you all deserve it.
So I would.
yeah,
I would,
you get.
Oh, sorry.
No, you can cast it for sure.
Yes, I was going to have. So I'll grab the page. I grab the paper. I have the ingredients. Okay, everyone, get in a circle.
Do we have to hold hands? Or...
No, we don't have to hold hands. It's
Oh,
fucking
okay.
stupid. Get in a circle.
Oh, okay.
Next.
Hold on the paper.
Is Nyx included in the circle?
Yes, she's a part of the party.
Nyx heard you.
I would like to hold
heard
hands.
Nyx heard you call her a bitch and wants an apology.
Are you telling me that? Is Milo telling me that?
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry. Everyone get in a circle.
Can we hold hands?
No, no one holds hands.
Why?
We can
It
hold
ruins
hands.
the flow of magic. Just get in a circle.
I'll just like take her hand.
And then I'll grab
Here,
Milo's,
Milo.
and she's like
Oh.
super happy.
Nyx,
can I
is
grab
pretty
Nyx's
happy
paw?
to. Yeah, Nyx is pretty happy to put a paw.
I'll grab his paw. Yeah.
I'm like,
Are you casting it as a ritual?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it as a ritual.
Okay.
We're
So
all
it's
holding
like-
hands, and Hal's like,
Yeah, it's like a
Fuck you
10-minute
guys.
ordeal.
Yeah, so like I would as y'all hold hands, y'all would see me just crinkle the paper up and throw it on the ground and like step on it, and I'd rub the salt into the inside of my lip and pull out my loot. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's gonna take 10 minutes, so I hope you're ready. Bow, down, bow, down, down. Tell
Fucking
me
get
your
that as
secrets.
banjo.
Tell me your secrets. Show me what you mean. Tell me your language. Ah! And I hold the note for 10 minutes. Just hear me.
"Oh my god, that's a long note."
So 10 minutes of this.
Roll a Constitution check.
Make a performance roll.
Okay. 15.
You know, it's out of you've heard some real bad music compositions, some of them written by Hallward. This one's not too bad. This one's good.
I'll just lean over to Basil and be like, see? He can sing really well.
No, he holds notes, and although the ritual might not make a whole lot of sense, bards sometimes don't.
Can I insight check Howard to see if he really needs us here?
He just likes
Yeah,
the moral support.
You can do that, or you can do Arcana or Insight. Either one.
Okay. Oh, I should probably do Arcana. 21.
Yeah.
I don't need y'all around for this at
for
all.
yeah. If he's
I
doing what you
figured.
think, yeah. If he's doing what you think, like you have comprehend language, doesn't Rayana or no?
Oh, I can have it. I don't have it
Yeah,
right
you-
now.
Okay, so you're familiar with the magic. His music, that's how bards work. So that's all legit. But you all don't need to be in here. The circle routine, that's all just nonsense.
Yeah.
There are some rituals that need that. This is not one of them. Any first tier apprentice would be expected to know how to do this. That's the gist that you're getting.
You're saying
But
the hand holding isn't empowering the spell?
20
He even
seconds.
was holding hands.
20 seconds into the note, you could see Nyx's ears just go lower and lower and lower.
Hey, and I'll just say to Nyx, like, hey, you don't have to be here. He kind of just wants us here for support. I don't think we do anything for the ritual, actually.
Yeah, and you're not even sure how much the song to that extent is needed, but bards work differently. Their magic is tied to the music and to the sound of things and the atmosphere, so they do things differently than wizards. But either way, 10 minutes of this pass. His performance isn't shit. You've heard worse at the tavern.
I'll clap at
karaoke
the end.
night. Yeah. And then the magic is bestowed on you freely. You are able to comprehend languages.
Yeah. I'll pull out unravel the parchment and look at it. I see. What?
So it is. It's definitely abyssal. and that marking
Mhm.
in itself means one thing in Abyssal, and there's only one thing that marking can mean.
Mhm.
Kamazats. Period. That's it. That's what that mark means in this language.
Kamazot?
Mm-hmm.
Camazons. Yeah.
The demon lord of bats.
Oh, I've
Oh.
never heard of that guy. Sounds fucking.
Oh, were you
Oh, is
not
that-
there when I explained all that?
No, I was looking at the
He
sheet.
was passed out. Yeah,
That's
he was
true.
passed
Yeah,
out.
he was elsewhere.
And then I'll just fill him in
Oh, Camazon. Yeah, I know that guy.
He's fucking around with the sheep. Oh, where's this big ass sheep?
and disappointed.
Hey, does a
Mhm.
ritual spell, does it take a spell slot or no?
I don't
No,
think so, does it?
absolutely not.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
okay.
Oh, that's the whole point of spending the 10 damn
The 10
minutes.
okay, okay.
You don't, and you. I don't even think you have to have it. You might have to have it prepared.
Mhm.
I can't remember if that's the case, but it does not spend a spell slot. Actually, I think you do have to have it prepared, but you don't have to. You don't have to spend the spell slot.
Okay,
That's
cool.
the good thing.
Yeah. After this like ritual, y'all see that I have like a bunch of soot all over my teeth. My teeth are just black.
Ugh.
Milo's like, oh, charcoal toothpaste. That's actually pretty good for you.
yeah.
Yeah, brush it in there. You're good to go. For the next
You're
little
not
bit.
gonna leave that there, are you?
I start spitting out.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
you gotta spit it. You don't swallow it. You know, it's actually really good for wounds too. Like if you get like stung or something like that, you put it on there and it kind of like sucks the. I don't know if it works
Listen,
for
I've
like.
had enough sucking for the night. I don't want any more.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
I mean, there's always good ones too, but I don't see any of those options right now.
I will
So-
say
I'll just
though,
like look at her and then I'll just like I'll shake my head a little bit and then
No, well, my father got really lonely, so I know of
Wait,
those
you
places.
were-
So he would go sometimes, and
Oh, okay.
we
my
should-
mother
maybe we should
died
tell
a
the
long
farmer.
time ago.
Okay, I'm sorry for that. Maybe we should tell the farmer not to mention us to anyone that comes by. He's gonna say something about he's gonna talk to the guards or some shit. That's what he said, right? Maybe we should tell him just to forget us, especially the purple one.
why?
What do you mean?
We did good.
We're being inconspicuous. We have to finish a mission.
Right.
Listen,
Okay.
if word gets out, there's people out here killing monsters and doing petty quests. I look around to see if the farmer's around me. Petty quests.
He's
The guy in the blue robes is gonna fucking know. He's gonna have his guard up.
And I'm
So
gonna lean over to Basil and be like, "See, he's good at tactics too."
I'd like everybody to make an insight check, please, and I'm giving Basil advantage on the roll.
Whoa.
Reasons.
Sheesh.
13
What is this?
I got
insight.
It's an insight check.
I
and
got
Basil.
21.
Nice.
Okay.
6.
Oh yeah.
Howard was the blue person all along.
So, Basil, I'd like you to come down with me to the other channel,
Ooh.
the inner sanctum of secrets.
Secrets!
'Cause we get to have a private conversation.
7 minutes in heaven. Okay.
Scandalous.
Wow, chicken, wow, wow.
The farmer and his wife came back. Oh god.
Oh no.
So while they're
Tyler, yeah, okay, there you
while they're zoning out, I'm gonna be the DM.
go. Okay.
The farmer comes back with a whole platter of ale, and we just get fucking tanked.
Yeah.
How's it taste? What's it taste like?
It's
Do I need to pull up my vicious tasting
I mean-
thing?
it's all new to me, but I mean it's all right.
It tastes like chicory root in a basket full of half tangerines, clears the sinuses, some sodium-free honey, roasted walnuts, and some pineapple glazed cornflakes.
Okay, so the last part not so
Cherry
great, but
cherry rhubarb pie.
how many flavors are in this drink?
Cherry stuffed marzipan.
What kind of beers are people
Oh.
buying?
There's a little bit of kettle corn and watermelon rind.
So I don't know if you guys are familiar with chicory root, but it's actually a substitute for coffee.
What? I don't know.
without the caffeine and the acidity, and it's very good. It's rich, it's dark,
It's a pretty
thick.
flower.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's a flower.
Well,
But it's
I
fermented,
love-
right? Just fuck pound back.
Man, that fucking tasting website is crazy.
It's. I need to go
It describes
back.
it describes it in a way to make it.
I need to go back and pick all of those out of the recording and just group them into one. Like, these are all of the drinks that were available to us.
You guys miss me?
No.
You guys miss me?
Of course.
Didn't even left.
Oh wait, yes, we did.
Okay,
We're over here
so
getting hammered while you're over there. We're getting hammered.
We
We're just all
yeah
over
we had a nice intimate talk, and we're ready for game.
Ooh,
yeah, so
hello.
I'll just I'll say based on everything we've looked at, it seems as if there's I've also heard rumors of a cult abound. A cult of Kamazat is, or someone dealing in that. These creatures were branded by some sort of cult. It seems that has dealings with this Dark Master.
The Demon Lord of Bats.
Right.
Batman.
I mean, if you're gonna be a demon lord of something, is bats really like the animal you want to pick?
I'm sure he has like a bigger portfolio. I'm sure it's like not just bats, right?
Like leather bound portfolio or like mental portfolio?
Mental, like a
Oh.
mental.
Right.
Do
Right.
do you maybe think that Theodora might have been taken by these people? Your
That is-
opinion from
Yes,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is my. That is my hunch. That she got into some business that perhaps she shouldn't have.
do
and
any of
was-
these creatures look like her in any way? Is there any kind of like familiarity with these?
Well, I think we'd be able to notice if they looked like her.
Or if there's some sort of magic at play, they might have turned her into.
Do any of them look like her? I don't think they would, but
Nothing too far fucking fetched.
Not in D&D.
Don't- oh, are you muted, Thomas?
Sorry, I'm here. Did someone have a question for me? I'm sorry.
Did any of them look like my companion that I'm looking for?
What the?
The chupacabra.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so, but
Oh,
I thought Howard was like, maybe it is though, because magic.
No. There's nothing leading you to believe that these things had any direct ties to that. No. Going back a second though, who had no one had training in religion?
Negative.
That was it.
All right, so I'm gonna allow everyone, because Milo expressed the confusion on something that I think is a little important to maybe discuss, and someone might have knowledge of it. But I'm gonna let everyone but Milo make a religion check, because Milo made a comment that I find interesting.
What did I say? I already forget.
I'm gonna talk about it.
All
But
right.
it was a very, very good question, and one of these characters might have an answer.
23.
13.
Religion
Religion. Yep.
12.
12. Wood
It's
Ranger.
not my forte, guys.
23. Suck it.
Milo asked a question. Why would you be a demon lord of bats? And and then someone else, I think the other guy said, well, I think he's probably got multiple
portfolios. Raina, you remember in religion class, there are infinite numbers of layers of the abyss. Therefore, there are infinite number of possibilities. There's probably a demon god of trees. There's probably a demon god of bees. There's probably a demon god of rot. There's probably a demon god of fear. There's probably a demon god of owls. There are infinite demon lords out
Etc.
there. There are infinite. There are thousands and millions of demon lords in varying degrees of power. There is a demon god of the earthworm. There is a
Ew.
demon god of everything. That's just how it is, and you could answer that for Milo if you wanted. Important thing to
Just start listing
remember.
off everything you
Yeah.
see.
Yep, there are
There's-
infinite. Yep.
Still
There's
fear.
so There's can be a plenty numbers of gods of many different things. Uh, just an example. There could be a demon god or lord of bugs. I don't know, but there's a plenty different numbers of them. So I guess this one got stuck with bats.
Infinite. Yep, there are infinite numbers of them actually.
Yeah,
That's-
infinite numbers.
I mean, that's curious. Are you stuck with it, or do you choose it? Were they like particularly interested in bats, or were they were given bats and are like, oh fuck.
I would hope they get to choose.
To this day,
They're-
scholars have no idea, Raina. That is a question experts are still asking. Do they like? How did that come about? Like, how? No one knows the answer to that one. It's unknown info.
They're demon lords. Why are we feeling sympathy for them?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not sympathy. It's curiosity. Like bat. I mean, what would
Right.
you choose if you were a demon god of something? What would you choose? Would you choose bats? Would you choose
No.
caterpillars? Like,
If it had to be an animal, probably something cooler.
I choose grasshoppers.
oh, well, I mean, that's interesting.
Poor Jacob.
Uh,
I choose to be the demon lord of feet.
Feet?
Yeah.
I don't like
It's a
that.
big fucking foot.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah, would you just
fucking
be a
terrible.
very large foot?
Just stepping on people.
I hate feet.
I mean, we're just spitballing it, right? Why not?
Basil's
That
like,
demon lord is just a 900-foot high humanoid neckbeard that goes, "Hey, could you send me feet pictures for gift cards, please?" Like,
His attack is a 2-step. While this conversation's kind of happening, can I walk over to the bushes where these little goobers were jumping out of and see if I can see any
Yeah.
kind of tracks or anything? of that nature?
absolutely.
Howard wants to study bush.
Yes.
Perception check or investigation check.
I'm gonna use my inspiration that we got. I'm gonna do a perception check on that.
Sure.
Come on, baby. Big one. Oh, a nat 20.
Dick Vitale?
Nat
Nat
20.
20?
Yeah, baby.
All right.
I'm using my one eye. I'm like, oh. Look at
Yeah,
that.
it's really hard. I was actually about to give you disadvantage because it's fucking nighttime, but you have dark vision, so that gets rid of it. So yeah, you're nat 20. You find tracks,
Ooh.
and you
Wow.
see that they're leading off into the wilderness, into the hill lands beyond the man's property.
Yeah, I would walk back to the group.
That would be an adventure all on its own, tracking down where that came from. You can see.
Yeah, I'd walk back to the group and be like,
I'm
we have two options here, right? We complete the quest we're on, or we help our new friend here, find his lover, his woman, Theodora.
she's like a sibling.
His special friend. We
It's
help
like
him find her.
she's like a sibling to me.
It's okay. You don't have to be shy.
Listen, there's tracks over there. We could track these things back to wherever they came from. We
Yes.
don't have to do it tonight. We can rest.
Yeah, I'm a
tomorrow.
little tapped out.
Or we can just say fuck it and let's go now and get the jump on these Camazotans.
I think we should sleep,
Yeah,
and I think maybe for the first time he'll be like a little for a second. Maybe you'll see like he looks really tired, and then he kind of just puts his face back up.
He
I
falls off you.
I agree. I really think we should rest. At least if you want 100% from me.
Okay, I mean,
I can give 100% all the time, but
oh,
Well, I think every.
why do you say it like that? Whoa.
Everyone's in a spicy mood today.
or stink clouds.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think going now or going later after these footprints is really gonna
Yeah.
benefit us either way. I think sleeping's good. I think drinking and then sleeping's good.
Oh,
Okay, so
yes.
are we just putting a halt on the other thing to do this? Or do we want to come back to this?
well, I think that's up to Basil.
I mean, because yeah, true.
You notice the tracks are going in the direction you're heading in.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
never mind, guys. I got some dirt in my. We're on the same path for where we're going.
You would the only difference is you would go off the beaten pathway and into the countryside, but they're leading north. The tracks lead north, and that's where you're heading.
We're gonna have a hike on our hands.
Well, I say hospitality, and then in the morning we decide which trail, right?
Okay.
Yes, I would be partial to going through the wilderness. Perhaps we skip the caravan and it'll take us straight to.
We gotta look at the fucking thing so we can tell fucking whatever that guy's name was. I forgot what his name was.
I already
can
have
tell him.
the seal.
Felix, right?
yes.
Well, just because you have the seal doesn't mean shit. If he is truly someone that works for a criminal organization, and we, cut him short in a sense, I mean, it just adds more problems that we don't really need right now.
Well, we can hit it on the way back after we chase the.
I mean, we literally just have to go. Oh, there's a caravan. Don't see nothing, and then we'll go back.
Oh, we killed the alligator. Oh,
Yeah. He wasn't too specific. But...
Right. It's kind of loose, and also we know where he is. So if
Yeah, it sounded like that guy just wanted evidence that you found the caravan and something happened and you dealt with something. He doesn't even care that you kill or find the. That was the real situation with that. He wasn't even demanding that anything hard be done other than you found it and you quote unquote dealt with whatever did it. He was going about it in a very criminal manner. It seemed like he didn't even care if the job was fully done. He just wants a reason to say it was fully done. That was that aspect.
Well, I mean, it's moot until morning, right? Should we,
right,
Let's drink and sleep.
start a fire and
yeah, sure.
It is 11:30. That is an interesting time.
it means
party,
we'll die.
and the party literally found out a lot of shit I wasn't expecting, and is now gonna probably go into the foothills.
Bringing over Reyna, big brain.
Yeah, no. You all did good. You all did good Inquisition, asking right questions, getting good answers, getting good rolls. There was a lot of fucking investigative work here that went on successfully. I expected y'all to ask questions and look into it. I didn't expect y'all to ask every right question and chant every roll. I'm like, great, now they're on a whole new quest in the middle of their quest. It might be optimal to stop at 11:30. I know people work tomorrow, and that way I can fully and better completely prepare for you going off into the foothills if you choose to, and have everything ready to go. And it's looking like there's going to be more combats next session. I thought we were going to get a little further today, but that battle took a little while, and it was fun. It was good. It was a good battle.
That's so much fun.
But I know people get up early, and every game seems to run so fucking late when we don't mean it to. It might be optimal to stop at 11:30 my time tonight, and then next session you guys have this dual mission that you're doing. Are you gonna actually go with the caravan? Maybe. You got some chupacabra demon cabal nonsense that you champ some 20s on, and if you choose to investigate that, I'm certainly not going to railroad you. It's a plot point. It's a plot point I didn't expect you to fill until a few sessions later, but it definitely. I'm not going to stonewall you. You're on to figuring out things in the campaign that I expected later. So we can play later we can play a little longer if you guys want to RP some stuff up, but I think starting the next leg of the expedition, that should wait until next session so that we can just fully immerse in it and not have to stop after just half an hour.
Can I long rest?
Oh yeah, everybody will get a long rest. You're not gonna get ambushed in this farmhouse.
Wait, before we
The
take
fucking
a-
farmer.
Yeah, the farmer's really Kamazat. He's gonna kill you all.
Yeah, before we take a long rest, I want to walk over to the barn. Does the barn have like a sliding door or like a door that
Is
shuts?
he gonna kill the sheep?
There's a slider door. You're not gonna kill the sheep, are you?
No.
Okay.
I'm looking for an object that's locked because I want to
Really
cast
bad.
knock on it.
Oh,
You're
I'll
looking
go
for
knock on
what?
something. Just something to cast the spell knock on. I just wanted to cast it just to say I casted it.
I mean, there's probably a pen locked in the damn barn.
Okay. I'll walk into the barn and go, "Open sesame!" and just
You
cast
cast
knock on
knock.
it.
Yeah, you open it. It opens. It's an empty pen with like nothing in there.
Whoa, Hal, that was great.
The pinnacle of magic capability, right there. A knock spell, ladies and gentlemen. You don't see that in every D&D game.
where are we sleeping? In the barn?
In the barn.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just find some like comfy hay, and I'll just kind of lay down. Hopefully,
Wait, are we
Maybe
completely
find some cover.
bypassing any conversation we could have while we're drinking
Oh, we
around
can
a
go talk. We
bonfire?
can talk. Yeah, we can go talk.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
you guys,
we can talk if you want.
I mean, we don't
Yeah,
need
you
to do
guys
that
have
this
a-
session, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like,
Oh no, I want to talk to people still.
yeah, no, we're not fast forwarding any role playing scenes. I was asking, do we wanna wind down and do RP stuff? Do we wanna end it right here and do everything next week? Or
I will leave
what is
that up to
everyone
Star,
feeling?
because I know Star is the one who really
Yeah.
needs to go to sleep. So
Yeah, I'm grumpy in the morning.
Yeah, that's why I looked at the time and I'm like, man, they about to start a detective fucking like it's no longer just a caravan mission. Now they're about to do Sherlock Holmes bullshit.
Yeah.
So like I don't know if I want to start that leg of the expedition right now at 11:30 cuz yeah, I gave you the rant on that. So
Yeah, I would
I
say-
don't want to
I would say next session we start
yeah,
before
that's
we
what
go to
I
bed.
would say.
Yeah.
Before I cast knock.
So yeah,
Okay.
Star. If you want to end it, if you want to end it now at 11:30, I'm definitely okay with it. It's actually not a
Yeah.
bad because every game doesn't need to go to 12:30. It
Yeah.
doesn't. Sometimes it will if we're in the middle of a fight and we're not going to stop in the middle of combat. We want to get the fight done. Sorry, games run that late, but they don't always have to. I thought it was going to be a relatively unimportant battle that would have information to bear later, based on rumors. Y'all did the hard work yourselves. Y'all figured it out yourselves, and you put yourself ahead of the storyline. So good on you.
Yeah, I
Good
think
on
it's
you.
good. I think
that
it's good.
means
Good on
we're
you,
gonna we're gonna
That
jump
means
the
I got a
bad
good
guys.
party.
That
Yeah, that means you're gonna get more. That means you're probably gonna get different encounters sooner than expected.
My
Or
friend's gonna
something.
be alive instead of dead. Maybe.
Who knows? Maybe.
We'll see.
Hopefully.
They're evil.
Maybe she
Oh,
is
no.
Casalot.
Oh,
Oh,
that would be it. What a twist.
Well, also
maybe you're Casalot, you motherfucker.
It gives
Yeah.
me a week to better prepare for this leg of the adventure because, like I said, I didn't expect the really good I can't plan for every single solitary thing, but I know what's happening enough to where when you champ the rolls, it's like, well, they get this answer. Like shit, I didn't even have this image saved, for the group to see, but it's there. I know it's there, and I know what it means. So here you go.
Yeah.
And then, nope, I'm gonna cast comprehend language. What the fuck does it mean? Oh, great, it means that. Oh, we got a character in the party that has specific reasoning for knowing shit like this. So
Listen,
one
I'm
thing
an
just led to another.
ex-soldier.
No, you did good. You did good as a group today. I was happy to see that. Got a
I am a
good
soldier.
spells.
I know me.
And yeah,
Yeah.
sorry that there was no the story so far chapter 4 entry, which was Basil's emergence into the game into Elderridge. I'm gonna do that chapter. I'm gonna do chapter 5 write up as well in the story arc, and then we'll do the cover of what's happened in the last couple episodes next week when session begins. And music will be a bigger part of the game from here on out. And I'm gonna be talking to Craig, and hopefully, if me and him.
This is our music. This is what we wanted about the music.
Whoa, what is this?
This is where we get our XP and like our characters are like
It's like-
dancing, you know?
This
This
is
is
like
Yes,
This is called
Bodhi.
we- this is
What is that? Amadeus vibes.
It's like NES space vibe.
That's Camazot's entrance theme as he's flapping in the goddamn abyssal winds.
Playing a little fucking piano.
He's sitting there playing the electric organ in his dark, gloomy Batcave.
Does he have like emo hair, like but blonde?
Oh, yeah.
It's a fucking rock off? Oh, right,
yeah,
let's do
rock
it.
opera, absolutely.
We got a pan flute, a lute. I got a horn and a lyre I can give to the rest of y'all. We can go to town on this dude.
Perfect. That's good music. I love it.
It's from
Oh, that's mad loud. I can't hear anybody. I couldn't hear anybody over it. It was good. It was good though.
That's from Ace Attorney. Ace.
Yeah, that like reminds me of what is. I just said it. Amadeus. Have y'all seen that movie? It's about Mozart
I
and
have not.
I watched it when I was in like high school for like a class.
It's pretty good.
It's freaking hilarious.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll be
not
good.
hilarious, but
I'll be able to plan for this adventure too a little bit better. I expected something to happen, but it looks like it's gonna go down a deeper avenue than I thought, which is good. And I'll be able to plan for it over the week too, so that way, if you choose to keep doing the caravan thing, good. I've got all that planned, but you're clearly gonna be responding to this news that you just received, and I'll be able to plan better for that so that it makes more sense for the group and the game, and it's entertaining, which is good. And the next session will be dealing with this investigation and the caravan business is what it's looking like. That's what I'll plan for, and then we'll see what else happens. But yeah, I will. I plan on talking with you more, Craig, about intro animations for the game. I've given that some thought. That's something that I've dabbled in the past, not with D&D games, but I've made a couple things back during when I was a college student, and I had a lot of fun with it. And I think between me and you, we could do something or come up with something really fitting for the game with. Because I saw what you did with the Icewind Dale thing, and that looked awesome. Like
Awesome.
that was boss. Like I would want to work with you to make something for this game, and even if it's not brand new every single week, based on what's going on in the game, it will have different have different videos or something that I could do a lot of the work on. But I definitely would need to talk to you about it because you probably know a lot more about the modern stuff and the software used and all that. But that's just an idea that I had just to give it more flavor and everything. It's nothing that I would need you sweating and doing like full-time work hours over or anything like that. I would definitely do the brunt of what needed to be done, but you are definitely a person that knows how to do this shit from what I've seen. So I'd like to work with you to just give this game that flair for your channel if it all is something you're interested in.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. We'll definitely talk more on that. Jacob, thank you for the the music help with the bot reaching out to me.
I can send you a video too, so you don't have to.
Yeah, no, we'll talk about